I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs.
back and enjoy the show.
I don't do drugs.
All right, I bet you guys thought we were never going to show up. It's very much, same Green Thumb concept. A little late now than never. Welcome back to the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. It is another Saturday over here, and joining me is my co-host, Xavier, X to the G. What's up?
What's good?
Behind the boards is Skinny Pablo. What's up, Skinny Pablo?
Yeah, I'm one.
In one piece. We got special guest returning back. Brought us this White Pony Deftones beer, the one and only Stephtone, aka Snacktone. Welcome back, bro.
What up? That's our. We just had our re-release and remix of it. The White Pony came out yesterday.
Damn. So it's for sure they stocked it up at Craft Beer Kings. I'm gonna show up and give me some of that, man. And also we got Kiero joining us as well.
Hey, Carlos.
Imagine it's just Kiero. Just right off the bat, man. Also,
anniversary.
20-year anniversary of
White Pony.
Damn.
20 years.
That's a whole fucking adult, bro.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole fucking adult right there.
Yep.
Timeless music.
That's technically a child, bro.
It's almost old enough to have its first legit drink.
Mm-hmm. Then, yeah, next year will be White Pony's 21st.
Even though it has a beer.
Damn. Big flex.
Oh, man. Shout out to Redline for dropping by earlier and then, dropping by some herb. And also, if you do want to get some of this White Pony Deftones IPA, or if you want to get any fucking craft beer, make sure you guys stop by at Craft Beer Kings. That is in El Monte and La Habra.
El Monte.
Yeah, and make sure if you're not available to go ahead and check it out, you can go ahead and download the Craft Beer Kings app and get it delivered to your door nationwide. You know what I mean?
Yep. Shout out to everybody tuning in early.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's tuning in early. Shout out to everybody in the chat room and people that are saying that what is it about the? Well, I'm gonna bring it up right now. Shout out to everybody that kept it patient on those fucking mystery boxes, bro. I swear, bro. Like, there's people that like blew me up so much, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna take it easy on these boxes. You guys will get your shit next week. I already printed this shit out. I'm working on
like
this
blowing
shit.
you up, like, where's the box?
Yeah, bro.
I
like
paid
blowing me.
$25.
Yeah.
Like, where's the tracking shit?
Like
Chill, homie.
Like blowing you up.
Chill.
Like,
well,
I'm like,
you pay $25. You know what I mean? You could only demand so much.
Yeah, like I'm like, that doesn't even cover priority shipping, bro. Like, fucking retail's gonna be there when it's gonna be there.
I ain't knocking 25. I'm just saying 25 only lets you bark for like a second.
Yeah. People are saying it's gonna be a strong episode today.
Like, like Patreon. Like in Patreon, Joey Diaz has one, and he only charges $1. And you might be like, why would you charge $1 when you know anybody that would pay $1 would pay $5? His logic is, you're only paying $1. You can't ask me for much. Just like you said, you're only paying $1. It's like, if I didn't pull something out, are you really gonna bitch about it? Yeah. And I got his logic. At that point, I was like, he's a busy dude. Yeah. You might get something, you might not. It's only $1. Yeah. But if I'm giving you $5, I'm like, hey, motherfucker, can you release something at least once a week? So it kind of does make a little bit of logic sense. Can't be barking too much if you've been paying for shit.
But 25 is getting you a box.
Yeah,
box. You know what I mean?
Mysteries.
It's not like you getting and what's in the box is almost gonna be more than 20.
Yeah, it always is, bro. It's like sometimes it's always different, but they have like at least 2 or 3 items that are the same. For sure, they're getting something they can definitely join us and join the We Don't Smoke the Same vibe per se. And sometimes they get lucky and they get like stuff from Tinfoil Podcasts and shit like that. So it was pretty good, man.
Yeah, stay with it.
Yeah, E-Zone's on top of that. So if you guys do want to get one of the mystery boxes, all you got to do is PayPal the link that we put in the chat. It's ezonebookings@gmail.com. It's $30.
How many you got?
Right now, 10. I'm just gonna do 10. Yeah, I don't want to do
$30. You're gonna get a bunch of dope stuff. I got some extra stuff to throw in there too. Now that I have a website up.
Oh yeah, congratulations on
about
that.
Time.
Yeah, you know what? It's about time,
TV.
man. Let's give him 3 claps. So you get 3, bro.
That's it.
I was like, I want my 3.
You get 3, bro. Hold on, let me close this door.
Yeah, nah, man. I'm really excited actually too. Like it's been a process. Like it's way better than my old site. I got the exclusive merch, the mask, and I'm selling my Pokemon cards that I'm buying on there because they're in demand. And then I got some signed
Are
up.
they really in demand? That's being a
what's
serious
the deal with
question,
that
dog.
shit, bro?
Yeah,
That shit came
I
back
low-key
in-
want to talk shit, but
Okay,
you're obviously
so-
doing it because you make money.
I don't want to
Yeah.
talk shit because I like Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm like, how old is
So
this
you guys know
motherfucker
that-
opening cards up?
The resurgence of like trading cards and stuff kind of happened when I think when Gary Vee was really backing it a lot. A lot of people started looking back into it, but a lot of the people at our
that
age
fool.
and our demographic of like 30, you know what I mean, 25 to 35, we have money now and we're trying to invest, but we love the nostalgia factor. So people are buying these
fools
Pokemon
have money?
cards, and you know, like they're it's impossible to find them on the shelf. It's like concert tickets or expensive shoes or something. People come in there and buy everything, so you can't get it. And then the market is, you know how they sell the shoes on StockX?
Yeah.
They got Pokemon card boxes like sealed, like. and
Wait up. So people are paying a lot of money for shit they don't
I
even know
dropped
what's in there?
$600
And you don't even know what's in there yet?
for 4 booster
You
boxes.
might not even get a holographic card?
Dog, but if I hit for this Charizard or this fucking ultra rare Pikachu, like those are $300, $500 cards, just one. And so I'm opening up a whole booster box this Sunday on my stream on my Twitch.
Sounds like you should just play the lottery at that point.
It's kind of like that, but at the same time, like I also have like toys and gifts to give. Oh, Jason's here. What's up, dog?
Yeah, you know what? Let's.
The wheels came off my rollerblades.
But yeah, you know what I mean? There's always something to do with it. And then the streams, like people can't look. Say you go onto my stream and see I'm opening up these Pokemon cards, Jason. It's like infectious. You can't walk. You can't look away. It's intoxicating.
Jason.
Is that everything? Like,
Jason loves Pokemon. He used to play Pokemon Go with his hipster friends.
I had no idea. Like, friends of mine got pretty famous doing Magic the Gathering,
Yeah.
and I never understood it.
You seem more like a Magic kind of guy.
No, I'm like,
It's too hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's too hard for
He
me.
tried playing it because all he heard was there was a dungeon.
last time I saw it,
Sex, Dungeons and Dragons.
Only
my headphones are on. I can hear you.
This is like the one good one Xavier gets on you after like fucking years. He's
What's up, fucker?
he's,
Everybody, Jason Rouse and out.
he's waiting for it. Like he's like, yo, I'm gonna wait till he's leaving. He can't punch me after he leaves.
Listen, everybody's getting a dead cat in their mailbox for Christmas.
Fuck yeah.
Better known as Daddy's muddy fleshlight.
No.
It looks like a cat when I'm done coming in it because it's full of burning hair and the eyes roll back in its head.
Holiday special.
Are we live?
Yeah.
We're live? We're live. All right. Hey, everybody, we're live. Is there weed in that?
Oh, here, you know what? Here, give this.
I'm the only guy here. Oh, that's great.
I last saw Jason with XG at a strip club for the 200th episode, and Jason was ripped. Loved it.
I had to escape.
Yeah, he.
Well, you're escaping. You're escaping California here.
I am. I'm leaving on like Tuesday. Dude, I've never even been to Texas.
Yeah, what's up with that, Jason? You just got like, is this like the trendy thing that comedians are doing now?
It's not a trendy thing. It's
Like all the comedians, it's just like, yo, we're gonna go to Texas now.
First of all, look, you got to go where the food is, where the audiences are. It seems like Texas, from what I can see online, is that they're out and about, as we say in Canada.
Rogan just had a show yesterday with Chappelle.
I know.
I'm sure
So
sold out. I'm sure it was sold out.
That's work from the pyramid down, as far as Mount Rushmore of movers and shakers in this stand-up medium right now. It's like, what? Who's better of a catalyst than Joe Rogan?
Where in Texas are you going?
And I'm moving to Austin. I just signed a lease for a year.
I haven't even looked at the spot.
Damn,
I've
hey,
never been there.
Is that the biggest commitment you ever had before? Like,
No, it totally is. I honestly, because I'm such a, look, I've had actually tomorrow is tomorrow the 11th or the 13th?
13th.
Tomorrow is my 13th anniversary of living in Los Angeles, and I leave on the 15th for the first time to take up a residency in another state. It's weird. No. Yeah, of course it is. I'm a little freaked out about committing to something for more than... Look, I'm like... My best relationships with anything outside of comedy is like 3 months. So now I'm locked into Austin for at least 6 months out of the year, and then I'll go to Europe. And
so is this the last podcast you're gonna do before you leave?
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Listen, I'm not going to war.
I know.
But,
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. Like, especially like with friends in comedy, like sometimes they move and you never see those fools again.
know.
Austin's a great place anyway. You'll have a great time no
I've
matter
heard.
what.
I got a lot of cats there, I hear.
That didn't sound right. Do it again. There we go.
Mr. Whiskers. Is there marijuana in those drinks?
No.
Those are beer drinks.
Straight up beer.
You like the infused drinks?
Yeah, do you have something?
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Cairo has Dr. Pepper.
I do have Dr. Pepper.
Is there weed in it?
No.
No, I'm kidding, but I bet you there is a Dr. Pepper with weed in it, and I love to have a. Where can I find a Dr. Pepper?
Go hook him up, Cairo.
I got you.
You got me?
Yeah.
It's right under
Dr.
the table.
Pepper is like one of the few sodas.
Okay.
I stopped calling it pop when I got here. You'd ask somebody, "Can I get a pop?" And
Is
they'd
that
be
a Canada
like,
thing?
Yeah,
Pop?
yeah, pop.
Somebody
We
ever
don't say
asked me for
soda.
a pop, like, I don't know. I had
The fool's gonna be like, "You want a bump?"
Yeah, it's like, well, a pop, like a soda, like, yeah, soda. When I first started saying soda, it's something I heard in American movies, and like,
The Great Lakes area is full of pop.
that's where I'm from. I'm actually from a city that's on one of the largest, or if not the largest, freshwater lake in the world. Is Lake Ontario. Highly poisonous, by the way.
Really?
The steel mills have been pouring. You know, we drove over
Like
the
you
Skyway
can't-
we were
Bridge.
kicking it in front of that Bong Mansion, remember?
Like it legit
Hey,
tells you
Those
don't.
guys got busted or something. A SWAT team came out and kicked them all out of that house.
Oh, really?
Is what I heard. Yeah, yeah.
Damn,
Apparently, they were squatting on the property.
So we performed at a place where they were squatting at.
Yeah, it was an old coke dealer's house. As you could tell, that basement was crazy.
Yeah, okay, so, Stephtone, let me explain this to you. Jason, I go on tour with him in this place in Canada, and there's
You
this...
foolishly... No, you didn't. It was a good time.
And there's this big house, just seems like a mansion, you know, in front of Lakeside. And-
Scarface.
yes, but
Canadian
no. The
style.
outside doesn't look like Scarface. It looks like a very, like, you know...
A brick.
Yeah,
Leave
brick,
it to Beaver.
nice house, right? Leave it to Beaver.
Long, big, upper middle
Dope
class
house.
white people.
You start going downstairs. There's this fucking metal palm tree in the middle that's like gold and silver, and there's lights
palm
around
tree?
it. A little palm tree, and then this is
Yeah,
a
that's
dungeon,
right.
and there's like a circle. Like the whole place is red satin and fucking like red shag
Yeah.
rug, and you know those VIP rooms on the side of the fucking on the strip club, like you know little those
Yeah.
like little booths.
It was
you
like a
had one
strip
of those,
club.
every single one of those,
Yeah.
like there was like maybe 6 of them in that whole circle, and I feel like the whole thing would rotate if you turn it on, but it was broken at that point. And then there was a bathroom at the top, bro, that was all mirrors. Everything was
Top
made out
and
of
bottom.
fucking mirrors, bro. The sink, the fucking
Yeah.
like just
It was
ev-
all mirror.
It was.
And-
Did you do
and
coke on any of that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, yo, that was a crazy fucking place, bro. Like the fact that this place was abandoned. I don't know how the fuck they ended up squatting in that shit,
Yeah,
man.
we did actually the stand-up show in the swimming pool that was in the house. There
Oh,
was
I
like
did see. I did see that picture. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
He's on standing in the middle of the pool thing, kind of like a skateboard type of shit.
Yeah.
And people like literally sitting around the poolside with no water, just
Yeah.
watching these fuckers do stand up.
They were looking at me in the pool like someone had taken a shit in it.
Cause you probably did.
I've actually taken shits in multiple pools.
I know you have. You take shits in a lot of random places.
I used to. I'm a reformed dumper.
You getting adjusted to Texas?
I'm a reformed dumper.
Where's the craziest place you took a shit at?
I don't know. Last time your mother had her legs open. I wouldn't say the craziest, but the smelliest place for sure. It was like shitting into fiery garbage.
For real?
No, I wouldn't fuck your mother. There's too long of a line. I'm not gonna wait for that shit. I'm not gonna wait. And most of those guys cut the ends off the condoms before they put it in anyway. So I don't want to get your dad's old grilled cheese sandwich coming at me. Xavier's mother, when she stands up, her pussy spits omelets onto a grill.
Wow, that's breakfast served hot.
She's not a clean lady, is what I'm getting at.
You think his is?
My mother died
birthed
before I
him.
was born.
Yeah, we already asked both Jason and Stephtone if they think my mom's white, huh?
Well, first of all, I mean, I think last time Jason answered it, and Stephtone has been asked that question
Yeah,
before.
yeah. They
Yeah,
both.
they both answered it.
Yeah, that's
up?
what I'm saying. That's cool.
No. All right, no, I got a new one. Who? All right, let's gotta do the drum roll. Come on, do this shit, Xavier. Do this. And this is who do you think Kiero texts first? His friends or his significant other?
Does he have a baby?
No.
He seems moderately romantic, so it's probably the significant other.
Incorrect, bro. He texted
What
this.
do you mean?
Bro, this fool fucking hits me up early in the morning at 10 o'clock.
What do you mean?
Yo, I just woke up. Where you at?
Number one, hold on. All right, go ahead, get yours off. Get yours off, because I got some shit there.
I wrote back. I was like, bro,
Let him go.
if you're not texting Haley or whoever it is beforehand, before you're texting me, we're gonna fight. I was like, bro, I was like, there's no way you're texting me before your girlfriend or whatever.
Okay, number one, party.
Wait up. Early in the morning, motherfucker. You wake up at 7
If
in the
somebody
morning.
hits you, no, if somebody
Jason.
hits you up and says, just woke up, where you at? I'm like, bro, I'm your friend.
Number one,
Kyle just wake up late.
partied way too hard yesterday, woke up late, but I did hit up my significant other first. Two, when he hits me up early, it's 6:37 a.m.
Everybody
energy.
expects me to be up at that time.
No.
I'm posting up what I'm doing.
Still, when he's talking about, oh, you will hit me up early. I hit him up at like 12 almost. Like I was like, I just woke up. Fuck. Like I was partying too much. This motherfucker, if he hits me, I hit him up in the morning. He'll answer the phone in the fucking shower. That was a whole nother.
How do you know he's not
thing.
fixing the shower? He's Mexican.
Nah, that fool's like, I'm in the shower. Fucking FaceTime me, what's up? I was like, why are you answering the fucking phone? And then you hit me up with fucking 17 voice messages at 7:30. So you can't never talk
I'll
about
give you an
me.
army wake up, bro. That was me fucking.
That's when I look at my phone and go, shit, I'm in trouble today. Fuck. I fucking start my day like this.
Yeah, but that's like, I don't know. I just found that very weird. I was like, don't ever text me with the, I just woke up.
I definitely hit up my significant other first, but I did party till like
Because
5
you're
a.m.
afraid of her, not him.
He appreciates you, huh?
No.
You should be more afraid of him. He can fire you.
It's
Nah.
but
What your bitch gonna do?
Do you ever just
What
like...
your bitch gonna do? He can fire
well,
you.
Jason, I actually think this is a dumb question, but you waking up in very strange places, right?
Oh, inside of things
No,
too.
but and you've woken,
Not my mom?
You woken up from partying, and the first thing you're like, oh, should I have a commitment to go work or do a podcast today? And you hit that person like, oh shit, where you at? Right? You've done that.
No, I'm very professional. That's my lady.
He's like, nah, I don't do that shit.
Oh, this
No.
this clip is being made right here where he says, no, I'm very professional. This is.
Listen, like the fuck. You know, it doesn't matter who he's calling first. It's where he's going to show up. Everybody has my number blocked anyway, so.
Yeah, I don't even open his text. If it's a picture, I don't even open
I would
it.
be too scared to have
I
the
almost
phone
want to
access
give
with you.
Jason your number just so every day he can fucking send you the morning text he sends us.
Nah, I'm a little too scared of that because at least on Instagram I get like a little before you click the
Yeah,
message I get a little warning. But
Yeah, no, people won't take video calls or emails from me. They're traumatized. I know, because I was getting a lot of influx of all that. So I started pushing back. Now I ruined everybody's day. My friend, that whale guy you've had on, the walrus guy.
The Canadian dude?
Yeah.
Oh, the guy that's saving the walrus, dude.
So
Yeah, I've had him
he's-
on tinfoil hat. He's like saves the walruses and shit. You ruined him? No,
So
dude, he's a nice dude. He's saving the
No,
walruses.
He's in Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
He's hanging out with these two girls. They start talking comedy, and they go, "Hey, do you know Boomer?" And they go, "Yeah." And they go, "We have a picture of his asshole." So these girls pull out their phones to show the Walrus Man that they had pictures of Boomer's asshole to prove that they knew me.
Who's Boomer?
Boomer's the guy with the blown out asshole. That's not
Oh,
me.
the one that you send me pictures of every day. Can we pull that up? Oh no, we can't.
No,
pull
you
it
No,
up.
don't pull that up.
That'd be
What the
rude.
hell?
That'd be rude. They'll shut down.
Yeah. No,
So-
don't.
Here, I got it right here.
Nah, don't pull it.
Ross is like, yeah.
No, you don't want that.
It's-
That's a private thing. That's my Mona Lisa. That's my Picasso, if you will.
Picasso.
Thanks for picking up on that. Somebody's listening. Guy with no eyes.
The guy with no eyes.
Are you familiar with Stephtone?
You know who that is?
Eyes.
No, I know. Stephtone?
As in Stephtone from the Deftones.
Yeah, from Deftones.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the.
What kind of debauchery have you done to the Deftones music?
Actually, I remember seeing, in Toronto. I went with the guys from Billy Talent. Took me to see your show in London at the Sapphire. I can't remember what album it was, but anyway, yes, very much so.
Excellent.
I'm a fan.
Thank you.
I'm a big fan. I remember when I first moved to L.A., I was doing Runyon. This is literally 12 years ago, and I saw Chino he was getting some training done, getting ready for a tour clearly, and I was just come in from Canada. I'm like, fucking singer from the Deftones today on the park. Anyway, that was my big Deftones Hollywood moment. But yeah, I've seen, I performed at Download Festival and Reading Festival and Bloodstock and, more of the UK stuff and some of the Scandinavian metal festivals. And I'm actually waiting because, as you know this.
I love the Scandinavian Metal Festival.
Yeah, see, that seems
I
like something.
open for Mayhem. These guys don't know. They don't know.
That seems like
I open
something
for
Jason
Mayhem.
would say. I love the Scandinavian metal
Dude,
festival.
I'm waiting to hear back to do Inferno Festival in Oslo in Norway the first week of April. But anyway.
Yeah, he's probably been in a lot of those places.
I played Download like probably 6 or 7 times, Bloodstock, Sonosphere. I'm trying to get, some of these guys to come over to, like I'm telling E-Zone about Denmark, like Christiania.
Oh, I love Christiania.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like,
I love it.
Where is that at?
I've been there. Like I've sat there smoking my spliff through multiple raids.
bro. It's more frequent
Hey,
now.
is that the place you told me where they trade everything and
It's Pusher Street.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's getting bad. It's almost it's intolerable. They're just it's every like hour.
Yeah.
It's outrageous now. It went from monthly because some guy pulled out a AK or something, shot out one of the or shot a police officer, but had some automatic firepower. But Denmark's not used to that kind of.
No.
No, right? So and Pusher we're talking about Christiania. That's one street.
What city is it? What country is that
Copenhagen.
in?
It's not a city.
What country is that in?
It's not even a country, is it?
Yeah,
What the
they're
fuck
on
is
a little
it?
sovereign area.
Oh, it's just like the.
It's Mad Max. Like it literally says when you leave
It's
Christiania.
the original chop.
Yeah.
It's like this. You ever see?
like Amsterdam ain't got shit on that.
It's not. It's not on the same level,
Amsterdam's a place. Christiania, they literally have a sign when you leave. It says "Welcome to Europe."
Yeah,
like
this
they have
is
their own government.
That's crazy.
No
dude.
rules.
bro. It's like Escape from L.A. You ever seen that? You ever seen that movie?
Ibiza type kind of.
Nah.
It's
Burning Man type shit.
It originated as a hippie community.
Yeah.
And it's evolved over the years to what it is now. And I'd say it's still very hippie like.
Yeah,
People are really nice. People are really good. Good people there.
Love it.
They just gotta.
Love it.
There's this constant back and forth they do all the time.
Yeah, it's a weird thing because it's directly responsible for a lot of their tourism.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like it's clearly the city's trying to reclaim the land. It's prized. It's old military barracks that the hippies had moved in. It's right downtown. Look, when you walk around there, you feel like fucking Pippi Longstocking. Little river running through. Some guy
great.
lives in a fucking boat. There's a restaurant, jazz club, band shell. Somebody's selling hats. You got this, that, and the other thing. No cameras. No bullshit.
Yeah.
And no?
What do you mean, like?
But you go to Europe, and now you're dealing. It's kind of pirates almost.
Oh yeah.
They've been at it. It was legalized here. Well, we just haven't gave a fuck for 100 years.
But I look forward to going to Copenhagen always. I got great people
Good weed there?
But it's great to go there and you get your weed, your hash.
Copenhagen?
Yeah,
Drink
I'm going to
some
Hey,
coffee.
say it, bro.
Copenhagen.
Yeah, the way he fucking says this shit,
Copenhagen.
says it like way like when he talks to another
Copenhagen.
Yeah, when he talks to another Canadian out there, they be saying it like that.
Oh, I adjust my dialects and slang because I've been to so many countries. Like, do you ever find yourself, because you've traveled a shitload, and you find yourself fishing for a word that's in your language, but because you've used certain phrases and jargon from the locals, that now you're trying to find out how you speak English again because I started speaking Norwegian to an
What the fuck's Norwegian?
Cigarette. It's from Norway.
No, I'm saying, but like what? Like I don't
It's
even know
like
what
Swedish.
that's.
Swedish
Okay.
and Norwegian are very similar.
Okay.
Finnish sounds like Russian. They would hate the fact that I said that, but
Yeah, no, that
it's Baltic kind of. There's like everything's 15 letters long, and there's X's and squares in this, and
it's for the strong.
yeah.
Have you ever tried learning a language?
When I was living in Sweden, I've always loved Sweden because it just reminded me of Canada, with just a little quieter, a little cleaner, and way better looking. Like,
Good looking woman.
oh, it's all the stereotypes are too like, like I remember going into a Subway sandwich restaurant and stuff and seeing like 10 like these girls turn around with no makeup and ponytails. They rode their bicycles. I go, you could show up in LA covered in your own shit on a corner and some guy will hand you a fucking $1 million.
For real.
Yeah, he was telling me those girls are fucking hot, bro.
Dude, and but there's no hustle. That's what I mean. Sex is such a hustle, and in just in general, that when everyone's getting laid and it's not in what do you call it? A negotiation. Everyone's a little more relaxed.
Yeah.
You can tell. It goes, oh, everyone's fucking in this town, and there's no shame in it, and there's no negotiation. Where everything here is like fans only. Everyone's monetized pussy so much. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
It's gonna be on the stock exchange.
So
It hurts my heart.
So wait up. You're telling me that in like Europe and shit, OnlyFans isn't a thing? It's not popping. No one's. I'm pretty sure there's a couple girls, but it's not.
Look at probably the analytics. Like you can probably look statistically. You know, when I was in Russia, I was talking to the handler that was with her, and she said some of the girls would just be hookers for a summer. For money,
Kind of just
like
like
a summer job.
Kind of like working at McDonald's.
Yeah, just like, and I'm
for
like,
fucking summer.
I'm in my head. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
where's your father? But like, that's how they do it. Because there's no
Amsterdam,
bag.
the red light district.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I got too high with two hookers that looked like were dressed like cops because I couldn't stop laughing.
I can only imagine the amount of humanity that passes through the red light district in Amsterdam. Like the volume
It's
of
like the
people.
Walmart of pussy.
Like it's like this is a nonstop stream of people there all day, all night until
Families.
Yeah.
With their kids looking at hookers. I couldn't believe
the
it.
whole world passes through there. It's amazing.
A guy with his wife and his kids with ice creams, and it's clean, it's nice.
It's right there next to the church.
Dude, it's great. And a friend of mine got a ticket. He has a bit about pissing in an alleyway in Amsterdam. He got arrested and got like a ticket for peeing.
No, they have those little like
Trophy things.
little walls, like just a wall. You can say what up
Yeah,
to people as they're going by.
Yeah, they come up to here. So you're just
pissing on the
pissing
bike.
against the wall while some families having fish and chips
Yeah,
by the
they're
canal.
right there. They're not tripping.
I saw a guy pass out
On one of those?
into the piss trough.
E-Zone don't like
I
those.
pissed in the one right there by the church, by the red light.
I can't piss
Next
in a
to the
piss trough, bro.
bridge.
E-Zone don't like those. E-Zone thinks it's too close to another
It's too
man.
fucking open, bro. It's no
Yeah.
privacy.
You don't need privacy. This is, again, it's Europe. You're American.
Yeah.
You're a prude. Get your dick out. Shake it. Put it
Yeah.
out the window.
Just get it going.
Live a little.
See,
You're
like,
old-fashioned.
see, Jason's the type to just sit and get the Euro right next to you. The urinal right next to you, that'd be Jason. He doesn't give a fuck.
You would be
Go to the
like,
sex show. They're fucking to the house music. Boom, boom.
That sounds like.
they called me up out of the audience. I started shitting on the girl's tits. I'm at the wrong party. I'm like, isn't his Sweet 16 today? No, it's a different world. It's a different world.
Yeah, you don't know.
You're American.
Have you? I'm pretty sure we've talked about it.
Everyone's got to go to Amsterdam. You have to go there.
Even now with like it being legal, it's just because like
Absolutely. Go there. Have
First
a
of
great
all,
time.
travel. Like,
Yeah.
how many? You've probably been to what? At least 50 countries.
I don't know a number, but it's been more than I ever imagined
Yeah.
I would do, and it's all been amazing. You know.
Reading Festival with with Lamb of God. Oh, that was a fucking great show. I think you guys were on right after Lamb of God. Anyway, I remember seeing.
And that's Mudfest.
Yeah. Well, Glastonbury is probably the worst for that. That was my first European music festival, and they're like, it rains. I'm like, I'm from Canada. I know weather. No. Dude, these tents, like these 2-3-man tents, they were sticking out of the top of the water by only like 4 inches. It was fucking flooded out, man. And when they told me I had to wear rubber boots, I laughed at them. Wellies, you gotta wear some fucking wellies.
Wellies.
And
Some wellies?
You put these, we fuck sheep in these boots back home. You put them up against the edge of the cliff so they can't. And
So they back up.
They keep backing up.
I heard this. I've heard this.
Yeah, no eye contact, so it's all the excitement with none of the guilt.
Yeah. And then when you're done, you just.
When you're done, you're never done.
You just-
Once you do that, who are you gonna tell? You're committed now. You're a sheep fucker.
Damn.
You can't go back in the general population after you boot out a little fucking sweater from the back.
Yeah, Kiero.
I wouldn't know.
Read a book, man.
I read The Alchemist, and I didn't get to that part where.
Well, you gotta fuck sheep. No,
Yeah.
that would. Oddly enough, Denmark legal up until like 4 years ago. You could fuck animals in Denmark. You guys have your own goose. That's hilarious.
you can fuck animals here in some states still.
You can marry your first cousin here.
You can come over to my house on Wednesday and fuck me while I pretend I'm sleeping.
Anything is possible. I feel like a song. You could do this. You could do this.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Everything's
go.
going on. The whole world is a freak show.
Are you? I need to ask some touring questions. You're clearly booked for tours in Europe and following in the spring of next year. Don't you have any European dates for 2021?
There's shows that have been rescheduled. Yeah.
So, is there any the music festival stuff that you're committed to from this year going to be moving over to next year, like Hellfest and things like that?
I'm not sure.
No, fuck.
Not with everything the way it is right now.
Yeah, I know.
mean,
It's weird. I've seen like the European, like Vakken is sold out, Copenhagen is sold out.
I tell people like this. I said, regardless of what you're missing out right now, it will all return.
Yeah.
And just deal with what you got to deal with.
This
right
is the
now.
ride.
Yeah.
This is the ride. I was separated
From what? You've never been fucking married.
At birth?
Yeah,
No,
separated.
listen, hey, whoa.
Separated.
You guys are coming in hot.
You need to
I
chill
turned my
the
back.
fuck out.
See, they can't handle it. I was having a civilized, unscatological
You know what it is?
conversation about
What?
the entertainment industry, and Thelma and
Did you?
Louise in here started throwing fucking diapers around like it's a glory hole at the end of the night. Hey, why's your pants off?
Huh?
You're here.
Everybody's very aggressive. Smoke some weed, relax.
Get another
Right?
one. Can I get another one of these on?
I'm drinking today because you're here.
Can
and
I ask some
Stephtone's here.
marijuana questions?
That's weird. He doesn't
Yeah, go
fucking
ahead.
drink. Why would you drink if
In
he's
that
here?
I just
gelatin,
wanna say.
that little glass jar there, there's
enough.
just some gel. It's not wax, but what is that?
What jello?
That is
this-
wax.
Yeah, it is wax.
It's wax.
But how come it's so liquidy?
Because
It's
it's a
sauce.
different consistency.
yeah,
It's
Sauce.
It's sauce.
Sauce.
Okay, so there's different grades.
There's diamond
Sauce.
sauce,
And,
shatter, batter.
Yeah, I don't like it. Is that's all you do? Yeah. Actually, I remember.
It's not all I do, but it's
Party
it's
1,
my-
2, 3.
It's
I rem-
definitely my preferred choice.
I have a strange series of coincidences. You guys were getting interviewed by Much Music in Canada on the bus, and you were the first person that I saw ever in my life use a coffee maker is a grinder, a bean
Oh,
grinder.
nice.
Yes.
Those are the good times.
A coffee maker?
A coffee bean grinder.
Oh, he still has that, man.
So I was doing this bullshit and it was getting clogged all the time. I go any city I was in for more than a couple months. I go down to the local shit store and grab a bean grinder, and it was great. I just drop everything.
Yeah.
It makes it perfect.
Couple of zip.
Yeah,
That's all
it's
you
very very efficient.
Yeah,
And it, the great part about the coffee grinder is how it builds up in the lid, and you get a nice.
I
little-
was gonna say that. I
good
bit my
scrape
lip.
off on the lid.
Yeah, you get a nice scrape off that, and then you get a gob of gold dust.
That's gonna light you up to the max every time. A bowl of that is like premium blowout.
Well, I put my bean into it, and I'll grind it with the beans, and then take the lid from after using it. It has all that green dust in it, and put hot water in it, and then run that right into my coffee.
Oh, yeah.
With coconut oil, and the circle of life was complete. And then I can't remember. And now I'm like, I fell downstairs because I had one of those psycho coffees.
yeah, Jason, you drink a lot of fucking coffee, bro.
I do. I drink about 60 to 90 cups
What?
a month.
Oh.
Yeah. No, he does, bro.
They're going to say like a week or some
No.
shit.
No, that's like way too. That would be.
I recently tried espresso for the first time, and I realized it doesn't work on me. Like, I had
I do
a
the-
quadruple shot of espresso and took a nap.
I take I smoke sativa all day, and 2 to 3 cups of coffee on top of that, and then I find some creative zen in it. I think they kind of collide, and in the middle of that, I find my ADD medicine. There's some sort of clarity.
I can
in a strange
appreciate.
way. Things are really quiet.
I can appreciate some nice raw shots of espresso. It's really refreshing. But I really prefer cappuccinos. I like my coffee with a bunch of milk.
Yeah, nice frothiness.
Yeah,
to
you're
it.
I'm just more of a tea person.
A good balance.
Yeah, I just want it.
There's
Carl,
some
you're just
places.
saying that because you're Egyptian, bro.
I like
I really do. I drink like
sweeter
dark
beverage,
black
really.
tea with like cream and stuff like that. That's like my shit.
Yeah, see, again, your diet is pretty much the state of California. There's a lot of other kind of like I've had coffee in shitty plastic cups in like Dubai and stuff like that. And I was like, this is the best cup of coffee I've ever had in my life. It was like you get the same foods and stuff, but
That's the origins of coffee is Arabia.
I know. I started to piece all that Arabic coffee. Arabic. I'm mispronouncing it.
Arabic.
Yeah.
God damn. The fucking illegals gotta correct you.
I was just gonna let it go.
Damn, bro. Yeah, that's true. When the illegal.
He's my illiterate friend.
Oh, he's
Correct
kind of
you.
illegal too, though.
I
He's
got
a
a green
different
card.
kind of illegal.
I got a green
He'll-
card.
if
Oh,
he
you got a
goes-
green card?
He'll bust out a green card in front of you and
Oh,
be like,
shit.
Oh, I like showing my green card.
Oh, but you're not a citizen though.
I could have been.
duel.
They can take it away. They can take that away any moment.
That's why
Any moment.
That's why he
Jason.
doesn't drink, bro.
Why do you think I quit drinking?
Yeah, you get
I
a
think you
couple
made a
DUIs.
deal with. I personally think you stopped drinking because you made a deal with
the devil?
Yeah, I didn't want to say it.
No.
Yeah, he made a deal with the devil way before fucking stopped
But I
drinking.
think that's why he had
the
to
deal
stop
with the devil's
drinking.
been
The
done.
devil is like, if you drink again,
No, they
you
said
break our deal or some
You got to
shit.
bring Hollywood down, and then you can leave
to
to go
Texas.
fuck up Texas.
Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
You know Venom?
Yeah.
Spider-Man?
Of course.
Well, I just go into the local artist scene and I just smother everything.
And you just took over. That's how you took over E-Zone like Venom. You was just like,
No, but
Canadian now.
Ezone was like,
and now you're Canadian.
who's this white guy hanging out with George? He was like curious, where everyone else was very dismissive. And he's like, I'm not going to be fooled by the obvious things about me.
Yeah.
So he came, and
Yeah, bro.
every day we were out doing fucked up shit and business. All in, like, there's,
Get it, get it.
they
hit,
still
yeah.
talk about that girl trying to kill herself. I know we've talked about that before, but everybody,
That was one of the funniest stories I've heard, though.
but yeah, just
That's
being.
fucked up.
have you heard this, Stephtone?
No, Stephtone's had millions of fans, and I guarantee you, I hope that no chick's ever wanted to kill herself after his show.
No, I'm talking about the heckler story.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying if he's heard that story.
Yeah, what kind of? Okay, there's a great rock club in Toronto called the Bovine Sex Club. Now, immediately, when I told E-Zone that we were going to the Bovine Sex Club, his eyes went up.
I thought it was like a fucking swingers club, bro.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah. He had
You
a
down
trench
or not
coat
down?
on.
Nah, I've seen one of those like in real life, bro, and there's just a bunch of beds in a circle, and they just keep going. It's not what you think.
No, you don't want randoms at your fuck party and you slip in some guy's cum shot and then wake up in the hospital with a shit-covered condom on your ass with a rubber fist in it. It's dangerous, is what I'm getting at, and not worth the memberships. Let me tell you, the membership fees.
Yeah,
You gotta work the glory hole with a dust mop sometimes.
swinger clubs is definitely not.
There's some cool clubs. Again, there's this place in London, started in London, called Torture Garden. Ever see the movie Hellraiser?
Yeah, a while
Yeah.
ago.
Kind of like that, but not. It's,
Like steampunk ish.
no, more Blade.
Okay.
You know the movie Blade?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, like the blood rave scene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
remember? Do you know Blade?
Yeah, of
Wesley
course.
Snipes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is he behind me?
Why is he so?
Yeah.
I like that Xavier always responds is like very defensive. He's like, I know that you spent a room with Jason before. Like
I spent
hard.
I spent in the past 2 years, I think, 2 weekends with this motherfucker.
Oh, remember when I cranked the heat up in the hotel room? And
Oh, I'm
everyone
gonna
died?
tell this story because I fucking hate this motherfucker. So it was
I
my
get
first
bored.
time doing stand up. My first time ever doing stand up, and I had to be fucking typical road dog type of dude. I drove all the way to.
You guy was good.
Fowler.
You did drive.
It was Fowler.
Yeah.
So I
what the
drove all
fuck
the.
is Fowler?
It's like over there by bars, like by
hours?
Bakersfield, in middle of
In the
nowhere.
middle of
dog.
fucking nowhere.
Middle of nowhere. Some guy
thing
fucking
is
books
Spaghetti
us. Some
Western.
guy books George a private event, and George says yeah, because the guy paid us up front, type of shit. Got us a hotel, the whole 9 yards, and we're like, well, fuck it, we got paid, we got to go. So George don't even want to go at one point because we partied the night before. So he's
Yeah, it
like,
was a long drive.
it was a long drive, and we're driving up there, and the whole time, you know how it is, all you're doing is thinking about your set. The whole 2 hours I'm driving, they're talking, and I'm not hearing. I'm just like, because it's my first time.
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, and they're talking shit like, you're going to fucking bomb, you're going to suck dick. And I'm just like, don't listen to them, just fuck it.
Black Flag with
yeah.
no Henry Rollins.
Yeah. So we end up we finally show up to this place, and it's super fucking like ghetto in the middle of nowhere. It's a bunch of kids. I don't think anyone was over 30 years old. Bunch of kids.
That town had a pill problem.
Yeah, for sure had a
They
pill
had
problem.
an oxy problem for sure.
Yeah. And
They got the decency to pay completely
Yeah.
up front.
so
It was some
so
Wild
we
West,
were
some Wild West. Yeah. They were great.
they were great.
They were great.
But what was funny was it was more like a it felt like a
We were scared. I remember we were looking around.
No, you
going,
were scared. Dude,
I
I'm
was
with George. I ain't scared. I'm
No.
with George and Sidekick. Ain't shit gonna happen to me.
Everybody looked like a SoundCloud.
SoundCloud rapper.
rapper.
Well,
Except for that making you smoke meth.
Well, no, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. SoundCloud rappers. Before we did
Yeah.
stand up, they were performing their music. Some random ass cats, and I'm guessing they were the homies from the guys that booked
Yeah.
us. And we were the we were like the headliners. So Eddie goes up first, I think, and he does his 5-10 minutes. He does good, and then Jason goes up next. Instead of me going up next, I should have gone up first because I'm first. I'm the shittiest dude in the crowd. Like, I go first, right?
Opening.
Yeah. No, they try to put me up behind this fool.
Oh, it's good.
It's good for your character.
It's
I
good.
didn't- I
You know
didn't
how
storm
bad I
it.
bombed?
Yeah, but I
Okay,
didn't
hold
do
on.
that
Yeah,
well
tell the
either.
story. I would
Well,
love
there's
to
no
hear the story.
there's no real story. I had no jokes. I had nothing. I was just like, kind
You
of
had nothing. How long of a set did you do, Jason?
Too long.
Okay.
Look at these people.
That's a true
Nothing comes
attitude.
to this town. They were fans of the show. They were there. They wanted to do the hang. They didn't know what. Okay, we're gonna sit and be entertained by these professionals.
Yeah.
They thought they'd had someone come to their house party. You know, there was a lot of interruptions and constantly this.
Yeah.
Plus, everyone was so fucking high.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm fat. I'm glad they're smiling because everyone would look kind of sketchy. Some people look like, yeah.
and then I go up and I fucking bomb, and then I pull up George. George's the headliner.
Did
He does great too.
okay, never mind. I
But
didn't
that's
know.
not even the problem. Like, they're all happy. They all know us, and on the show, everyone knows that we kind of do coke and that everyone's a fucking cokehead. So everyone's trying to give us their shit. Everyone stays lit. Yeah. Everyone we get handed shit.
That's just dangerous, bro. When
Yeah.
people start giving you out coke, man, because you don't know what the fuck people
you
should link up
don't.
with.
I would
Yeah,
never
and
do
you're not
that.
trying to
Hell
make
no.
shit. But
I
then
did a line off that dead guy's forehead. I was like, what didn't kill him makes him stronger, I guess.
strong. That's what. Fucking Stephtone.
For the strong.
When the pandemic and the lockdown happened, and all these rules were put in part, it was only made for the strong to survive
Yeah.
and succeed.
This is that Darwinism.
Jason's
in a
been-
tsunami.
Is that what you think it is too?
Hey, but
Darwinism?
Jason kicked it. Jason was living in fucking Hollywood, the part of Hollywood where you have those like Mad Max type fucking homeless. You know what I mean? Like the fools that like still wear like, you know, misfit shirts and shit. I'm like, fool, how is this the one piece of clothing you managed to keep intact, but everything else about your life is shit right now?
No, but wait up. So let me tell you. So still, the show ain't over. So we sit there. Like, show's done till 10. We sit there till 1 o'clock, just hanging out, drinking on the guy's tab because the guy loved it so much. He's like, tabs on us. Everyone's trying to party with us. We're all partying. Eventually, Sidekick and Will go to the strip club. I'm just trying to get some sleep at the end of the night. He comes with us. It's me, George, and this fool. And this fool, right before we fall asleep and right before he goes to sleep,
I don't drink.
He doesn't drink. He just parties, but he doesn't drink.
Don't drink.
Right before he goes to like lay down and go to sleep, he goes there and he bumps up the heat all the way to the
Great
top.
heater in the hotel, by the way.
Great heater.
I
but
could feel the vents open up, and I felt like someone was firing logs into a furnace. They
But
were-
if you were out there, you know, what time of year?
oh, it was already.
this was already summertime, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be blazing hot out
Dude,
there.
Yeah.
it's hot.
It
and
was-
me and George fall asleep. He falls asleep too eventually.
No,
and
I sat
George
in the
wakes
chair
up.
and got all my clothes off, so I'd be at least the least clothed person, so I could withstand it. But some of these guys took forever to wake up. Who woke up on the floor screaming?
George wakes up and
Oh, yeah,
says,
George.
"What the fuck? Who the fuck turned up the heater?" And I wake up all scared, all coked out still too. And I'm like, and it's hot, like burning hot.
Yoga hot.
Everyone's
Yoga
sweating,
hot,
soaked,
dude.
soaked.
And we're already the hangover's starting to kick in. You know, it's like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. This fool's pissed. Yeah, like that. Everyone's like, "Where's the water?" You know, hotels don't hook it up. It's like $10 a water.
You're a fucking asshole, Jason.
I got it. Listen, It's hilarious.
Dude, and the worst part is he sat there and
people were so. Some guy took off his shirt. I remember I did it in Vegas too. He wrung out his shirt.
side dick. It was full.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
sweat, dude.
That
we were
was dying.
sweating and we were
It was
drunk.
dying.
We
Hey,
were
side
sweating
dick stay in the
drunk.
bed, huh?
Yeah, and we were drunk, so nothing woke us up till somebody was way too high. And the worst part is he literally just sat there and just waited for that fucking moment.
Yeah.
And I didn't see him laugh or nothing, but
Do you have another
fucking
Vegas?
ruthless.
Yeah.
You guys don't prank each other on the road like that?
Yeah, well, yeah, Stephtone,
There's no
guys don't
pranking
have
around.
pranks?
You guys chill. I mean, you guys
No,
gotta do something. It's too many.
We're for the most part pretty chill. We definitely
Yeah.
did retarded shit way
20
back.
years ago,
Yeah.
it must have been.
Oh yeah, way
This
back.
seems very. I know our road stories are probably pretty passive, because the stakes are higher. You're getting a crazier sense of mania just from pure numbers of attendance.
Yeah. No,
The odds are that there's going to be a fucking nut going to show their face in some way or another to do something to fuck everything up. Anyway,
It's all good. Hey, but it ultimately does all make for good times.
it's
you know?
cool.
It's
I love
like-
chaos.
look at
you
the
said,
story.
I love chaos.
At the moment, that shit is annoying as fuck. But in hindsight, it will always be a great story.
Yeah. See,
know.
at the end of the day, I'm
I
not
don't
mad.
want to live. I have great respect for chaos. I definitely understand that perspective, and there is some pleasure to it. You love to watch
So
people
honest.
I just
I
love
do
to
it.
watch people melt down.
I fucking do it here
But
all
at
the
the
time.
same time, it's like, man, I hate fucking melting down. Like, I
Yeah.
don't want to be part of that at the same time. I'm like, so I try not to do it. But but the good windup is good though. There's nothing wrong with it.
See, like Kiero can't handle
You
it.
definitely do have to learn how to fucking go with the flow.
You got me. You got me.
Ezo,
on
can
one.
you handle
It's
it?
trial by fire.
Look at that.
I don't think you can.
For sure.
I don't think
It's good
you
for
can,
problem
like,
solving, because then when some real shit happens, because that's I noticed some guys had been on the road for at least just a few weeks in comparison to some of the other guys who'd never really even left the state that they grew up in.
Yeah.
And you'd start to see them unravel a bit and go a little crazy.
For sure, especially when you're in like a small Sprinter van or like not a big bus or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're sharing rooms. Because when I go touring, it's usually like 6 weeks, 8 weeks at a time. And, by that third, fourth week, people miss home. You got family
Oh, dude,
problems going
sit
on.
at
and
this
like,
table for
People
like
need some-
7 days straight.
Human beings need
that's
some
your
time
life.
and space.
Yeah.
What do you
For
mean?
sure.
That sounds like me and Razdu's life.
yeah.
Yeah, but
He said, sit
You're
at this
subjected-
table for 7 days straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right here, dude.
yeah, but you have at least you're driving. You're the driver at least. Where being subjected to, you got to get to the airport. You got to do this. You got to do that. And then people that are not used to that kind of regiment start to go fucking nuts.
No, I was pointing at the chat. Ray said,
People saying mean shit about me.
Ray said, get 200 likes and Steph will take off his shades. It's fucking great. Thank you, everybody watching the stream. Make
cuts
sure
your
you hit that like button, hit the share button, share with the homies. Let them know we're live, and if you guys click the bell for notifications. We're still running the mystery boxes if you just tuned in, because our numbers did just go up a bunch. You're gonna send in your super chats for questions today, but if you want to get the mystery box, you're gonna PayPal ezone at ezone.
It's on there, ezonebookings@gmail.com, and then you can go ahead and make sure you put your address on there so I go ahead and get that right away.
And yeah, we're gonna get these out.
Yeah, they'll be getting out. Just be patient with you guys.
Like he said, he has to be at this table 7 days a week.
Mostly, yeah.
You know what I mean? And he does the shipping, so we're getting them out.
Fuck, it's nice to have a gig though.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to have a gig.
You got a gig in Texas already?
Huh?
You got a gig in Texas already?
Well, I'm gonna go up to Chappelle and say, "Hey, can I
don't
do
know.
5?" It's only big. The only shows are like the biggest people
No, there
to
isn't.
ever do it.
I see some girl that I know that she's not doing
Jason,
bad.
I'm
But
gonna
she know
do-
Dave Chappelle. She's doing great, but she know Dave Chappelle, and you can go up on a show like that.
I've worked.
There's shows here in LA.
No.
Yeah,
I really-
there is.
I'm over it.
I really see Jason with a megaphone or like a PA system
No.
out in
Nah,
Austin.
Jason could get it some.
but like just saying having
No,
fun though.
I did shows all summer in the parks in Toronto.
Yeah,
For like
that's what I'm
1,000
saying.
people.
I could see him just like having fun on that outdoors, like just
Oh,
vibing
yeah.
with the city
I got a whole thing. I got a movie come out, and my special's gonna be out
on Amazon.
So
right?
I got a whole look. Everything is just kind of in. I'm at the hands of the situation, as far as being an artist, or up until, April. And that's fine with me. I have other things to do that will eventually, like I said, when that ship sails and they start doing live entertainment in some forms or another, because there's been attempts, some places in the world a little more proactive, some people completely ignored it. Some people are getting their fucking doors welded shut while they're home with people they don't like. And, and then you've got the whole end of the spectrum. So everybody's doing what they think is right. And eventually this will subside and people will start doing shows. I've been doing more shows over the course of the pandemic for human beings, hence my arrival in the U.S., because L.A. there's nothing here. Like, it's really, the only places that seem to be open is massage parlors and ice cream shops. That's really it. And the grocery store here and there. But, so, I forgot your question.
That was the X question, actually.
Ice cream and massage.
Everybody checked out. I was like, that's a great name for a hip hop group.
No, Jason's like, is this thing on?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Would you take Ezone to go do shows in Texas when you go?
Yeah.
All right, I hope
I
so.
expect to see you in March.
Yeah, we'll all be there except Kiero.
Just come in March. It's Austin.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
And
Damn,
I'm
why I get
moving
those
into
out?
like the whitest neighborhood.
Hey, tell him what he thinks about Kill Tony. How Kiero can do it.
Oh, please, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I've
you don't tell
been
him.
emceeing and hosting concerts on stage for like 10 years. You know what I mean? Like,
You have us on
I,
stage.
I could do a 60-second Kill Tony routine, and I've told them, like, without
He says
being
he can
nervous.
kill.
I don't get nervous. Like, bro,
Say he could kill his first time.
That doesn't mean that you're okay. Go ahead.
that's just what I'm saying. I go up there.
He thinks a minute makes it
whoa.
easier.
No, look at it's whatever that a minute on stage. That's not,
Plus, I was talking about the format isn't the same. There's not a full room.
Look, it's a very kind of it's a sprint. It's
Yeah,
a sprint.
it's a sprint.
And within that time, that short distance that you have to cover, which is what, 60 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
A minute, you can hit pay dirt.
Yeah.
My first two shows, I thought I was a fucking genius. I thought I'm gonna tape the third one, send this to Letterman,
And that's it.
and that's it. Jim Carrey, look out. I really did. I had no failure. So you could have a standing ovation. But can you do it for 25 years?
Yeah, that was the main thing. It was like not saying I could pull off a whole career. It was just talking about going on Kill Tony.
Yeah, it's like that
It would be
game.
fun.
I don't even watch sports, but you have these guys that come out, they win a ticket out of the audience, and the guy throws it in and wins $10 million in a basket
Yeah.
or shoots it in net. That's the
Yeah.
tightrope
I'm not a professional,
off of it.
but I do stand on stage.
They're
One of those things
questioning
is
your
like I still
ability.
could do my thing.
And
No,
you-
all I'm saying is he says that just because he's DJs,
Look,
that
these guys
make-
are never going to say the way that you said it.
Yeah.
You're the asshole.
Yeah,
No, all I'm saying is like all he said is like, oh, because I DJed.
I understand him going up there and standing on stage and being nervous.
No, it's
like,
the best thing.
I
What
understand
what
where
you should do
Yeah.
is do Kill Tony,
should do
maybe
it.
do well.
Well, you
maybe
were
do
there
terrible,
at the 200th
and
episode.
then start doing stand-up
It was
comedy.
me, Jason, and
then
Red Band.
Make these guys open for you down
me,
the road.
me, Jason, and Red Band were talking about this at the 200th.
He doesn't
episode.
remember you,
I think
bro.
what you said best is once you just accept
Jason or Red Band
once you
or
accept
both.
the failure part, you're just like whatever. When you
Yeah,
got
it's
nothing to
whatever,
lose,
dog.
It's like
Yeah.
everything's great then.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and
Especially seeing familiar
if
faces.
you're
now.
embarrassed, if you get embarrassed,
None.
and first of all, too, it's
You
like
can. I think you could get embarrassed and be clever about it and turn that to your
Like
favor.
like the joint.
this is that
my
free
joint
throw I'm
rolling
talking
thing.
about.
wanna
Some
know?
people just go, holy fuck, I'm really screwing this
about
up.
that?
And audience is like,
The
this
joint?
guy's hilarious. He knows he's screwing it up. There's something endearing about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people are not self-aware to go, well, fuck you then.
Yeah.
And storm, and everyone's like, well, we don't even know who you are.
Hey, Kiero thinks that going up there is just as easy as he thought rolling a joint for B-Real was.
That's not
You know-
not even close to what I said.
I was like, I was like,
So-
he got put up to the challenge this fucking
Three
week.
people don't come into work, right? No one's there to roll joints.
We're working
I roll.
other places.
Okay, so he was like, "Hey, Kiero, can you help me roll joints?" I was like, "No problem." We got 10 minutes before
Don't
the show
you guys,
starts.
how long? Okay, first of all, don't you have to put like a grind down a
Yeah,
bag?
it was
and
just
then you
very
shake
rushed,
it
and I
out?
rolled some bad joints. And I got
You guys got
it was bad. I got roasted on the show, but I took it in stride. It was hilarious to me.
So
Cali Blaze gets so mad at me. It's just
He comes
hilarious.
up here, bro, and he showcases the joint.
I
And the
thought it
joint
was
looks like
alright.
it needs fucking Viagra, bro. It's just like hanging
Well, it was
down.
okay.
I'm the worst role. Let's see a picture.
Rosdon has the video.
But
If we could pull it
we
up.
can't even see it on screen though.
Hey,
we stop interrupting him. What the fuck? All right, so Kiero fucked up the joints. What were we talking about, E-Zone?
I was talking about the video of where like the joint looks like what is it? It needs Viagra.
It's all lumpy and shit.
Yeah, it's all lumpy.
Sad.
It's called the Kiero Road the 2020 joint.
Yeah, so there was 40 minutes of hilarious content. I took it in stride. It was very.
Jason, what's the fastest you think Be Real can roll a joint in? I didn't even know. I was impressed the other day. I literally didn't even think that was like
He
kind of
can.
possible.
He can.
Like,
And it's
that shit was
impressive.
quick.
That's why I wanted him
How
to
quick
do
do you
it.
think it is? How quick do you think
There's
you
a
do it?
famous scene in an old spaghetti western, and the guy, I think he's gonna die in a gunfight, and he rolls a cigarette with one hand. A whole cigarette.
Brian did in everything though.
And lights it. I think he does the whole thing with one hand.
I don't know.
It's probably on
Is
the
it do
internet.
that? Is that doable?
I've seen it. I've seen it done. Yeah, one hand roll, but it's not a matter of.
That's
it.
the guy who lives
I
with his
can't do
mother,
it.
though.
Nah, you could be smoking for a long time.
Be Real did in how long yesterday? 42 seconds. Someone said.
Did he do it? I don't know. I think the record he has is 30 seconds.
30 seconds
Yeah.
to roll a joint. That's so quick.
I asked the question is for the sake of measuring true time, at what point does the clock start? Does it start when you put the weed in the grinder and then you grind it all up,
No,
or is it
weed
you
could
get
be
to grind it
grinded.
all up? You get to have everything set up and then you just put it together. Because if it's just put it together, that can happen real fast. Literally, you just if you already got your weed scooped up ready, you just drop it in the paper and you twist it and you're down in a couple licks and it's done. I mean, joints you can roll fast. 30 seconds is definitely doable.
Yeah.
If you know how to roll good joints.
Well, I feel like the weed already being grounded up is fair. Like just having that, but as soon as you start going into the action of scooping the weed to put
That's
it
what I'm saying,
into
like,
that's
yeah.
when the timer starts,
Yeah.
right? Like as soon as
That's
you
what I
make
want.
contact with weed.
Yeah. If you can have it already ground up, I say
The one-handed joint
putting it
claim
together
is
is
the one
quick
I'm
and
always
10
impressed
seconds
with.
or less. Someone wrote that. Is that?
If
That's
you could
like
submit submit it to the Discord. I'm gonna put it in the submit it.
I can dig someone on
Submit
the
it
10
and we'll watch it
on
together.
the 10-second roll clock. Because like I said, if you already got your
There's
weed,
the link.
if you have all your stuff laid out and all you have to do is put it together, literally grabbing the paper, filling it, putting a tip on it, and twisting it, you can
10
wrap that up in
seconds.
10 seconds.
Can't even put a condom in 10 seconds.
Yeah, if you got if you got really good weed and it's ground up really good,
Who puts
you know
a
what I mean?
condom on? What are you paying for?
Yeah, if it's really if it's grinded up, you are right about that, Stephtone. Though that's a very good point. Hey, you know what? Let's get into some of the super chats. I know we got a couple of them. Rouse, dude, do you want to read them off? Shout out to everybody that super chatted, and shout out to everybody who's donated. For their mystery boxes. I think it was 6 of you guys last week, so those are going to be going out on Monday. And I think as of right now, we're 5 out of 10. So 5 out of 10 boxes. You guys can claim it. That's ezonebookings@gmail.com. Right now, Razdu's going to be reading off the super chatters. So,
Yeah, man.
let's get it on.
Yeah, smoke something. We got Towers 187. He said earlier it's gonna be a strong episode today, and it's very strong.
It's definitely
It's very strong.
Strong. The weed isn't strong though.
What? What do you mean? Did you not get a joint, asshole?
No, this invisible weed is totally not
Oh,
strong.
yeah, I didn't know you didn't get one.
That's
Here.
why I
all right.
asked you. I would like you to defend that. I asked you. I said, hey, did he?
Nice throw. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought you had got one
all
out
right.
the pile.
Thanks.
Damn,
We
he's
got
on damn, dog.
next. We got.
I did ask.
Can you calm down, Frogger?
All right.
Are you
Yeah, it's
coming
all
to
right.
Denmark
The
in
problem
June?
has been dealt with.
Yeah, I'm down. All right, so the
Solution has been.
we're doing this super
made.
chat. We'll get to it.
Next, we got Trippy Inc. saying one of the best / realest podcasts. Much love, fam.
Thank you
Hell
thank
yeah.
you for watching. Appreciate you.
Yep. We got Gap P saying, Steph, have you ever had the beer canned chicken at Bounty Hunter in Napa? Thanks in advance. Shout out to the Strong. We don't smoke the same gang.
Yeah, shout out to the strong. No, I haven't, but it sounds delicious.
Beer can chicken?
Yeah.
I've had that before. Like somebody's made. I think my brother made it one time for a 4th of July at his house. and like it's like a little chicken, and like the beer cans in like the fucking chicken's
you
asshole.
think you just puncture
Yeah.
it in the bird or something?
Yeah, like the chicken has a beer can in its asshole and it's fried. and
It's
shit.
kind of like when Mexicans put beer on top of the carne asada. You've seen that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, same shit.
We see you later.
Oh, alcoholics get very
Beer can chicken
MacGyver.
definitely
yeah.
sounds like a precursor to the Alzheimer's.
It's
for
a guy,
sure.
meat, booze. That's some guy sitting naked on a piece of cardboard with a bucket of shit next to him with a chicken he stole and a can of beer and go, you know what? I got to cook this. I'll just shove the can inside and open it up. Yeah, I bet you it tastes delicious. Look, some food, you put a little bit of red wine in something, it can really bring up the taste.
I know, man. I miss fucking having nice red wine fucking dinners, strong red wine dinners, in
Yeah.
fucking strong restaurants.
That's the thing in England, like bottles of wine in the corner stores of this shops, as they'd call them. Like you can get a really nice bottle of wine for like £5.
You drink
It
wine,
costs
Stephtone?
nothing.
On occasion, but not regularly.
Okay.
But that's one of the greatest part of our existence is all the different types of food and all the places you can get it. You know, what I mean, they're like, and that's why they restrict us from it, because that's where we get such great pleasure. You know, what I mean, that's like next to all the other pleasures, that's a strong one, right? That's a real strong.
That's a
one.
reason to buy a passport, just to travel.
For real.
I know, to go eat different
And
food.
so great.
And people literally do that. That's what people literally go do.
And the people that are serious, they'll show off with their diets and how they prepare their foods and stuff. Like
Yeah, man, the
I-
Asians in fucking Canada, man, they got that shit dominated. You got those Asians that hang fucking ducks.
I told
you
you
got
they were cats.
you got the ones that fucking smash the pieces of chicken.
Cats?
No,
No,
ducks.
I told them they were
Oh.
cats.
Oh, shit. I
'Cause
was
they
like,
have-
what the
They're
fuck?
bleached, like they have an orange. I don't
Coat. It's like an orange coat they have in their.
Yeah,
it
they
look
look like
good?
they have jaundice. They're
Nah,
ducks and stuff.
I don't like that whole fucking National Geographic style of cooking where they have the shit hanging. I'm like, look,
You're
man,
you had
put
a
it
high
in the Chef
hungry hat
Ramsay
on.
plate.
You got a high
I would
hungry hat
try
on.
it. I would try it, but I'm not saying
I love
it's
when
not
I love
my
when you got
preference.
the big old cuts of barbecue pork hanging. I'm like, give me that big old piece right there.
Yeah, see, that's awesome. But like when the shit has its beak on, come on, fam. I'm like,
Well, they're showing you how freshness, right? If it's
I
a
believe
health
'em.
issue,
I believe him. We're in Canada. It's cold. It better be that it's fucking fresh, bro.
you can tell a lot about how old the meat is by how attached to the head it is.
Yeah, dude, right there, that like the Asian people have their own section out there in Canada. It's pretty awesome. It's the only place you'll ever see like an Asian dude doing Mexican tile work.
Oh yeah, he was taking. I had to hit him. I had to go. I can't just take pictures of people because you've never seen a Korean guy work construction
Wait, no, you
before.
can't?
You can't. It's in this guy's face. The guy's like shoveling. He's like.
Well, you really were?
I was like, look at my, it's.
I was like, I'm gonna show Xavier like this is the Canadian paisa.
But, so for real, but in Canada, the guy could say, "Hey, what the fuck?" and you'd say, "Oh, sorry, I'm from California. I've never seen what's your deal." And the guy would go, "Oh, okay," and they just
They'll
start
start showing me how to do tile work.
So there was no...
No,
not one of those
they're-
fools. Not one of those fools was Mexican.
Nah, they're Mexican construction workers are Albanians. like Albanians are like the Mexicans out there, bro. Like they work at the roofs. It looks like a fucking polo team up there fucking building shit, bro.
Damn.
It's
And
fucking.
they get paid less too.
I don't know if they get paid. I don't know unless they're like refugees or some shit. I don't know how it works out there. I just know the natives get treated the worst.
Yeah,
Yeah, the natives are the ones that get treated the worst. Like they
Everywhere, always.
like. It's like but they're like blatantly open about that shit over there. Like they focus on just them. I was like, Canada has happy black people. It's like awesome.
Yeah, like it's a different sort of segregation. It's the way that things kick off here. It's so weird. As a Canadian, you see how the diversity in this country.
You know what?
Again, circling back to the food. The food is the proof for this false racism conversation people have. Like everybody loves everybody's food.
Facts.
And people have long gotten past all this retardation.
Facts.
And not to mention the dinner table conversation.
Exactly.
I don't even dig politics unless it's in that kind of context. Everyone's married to the consumption of nutrition and variety and this kind of human connection. That's why podcasting is taken on. It's taken us right back to early radio.
See, like if you're real racist, like if you're a real racist person, you shouldn't eat like KFC and watermelon.
Someone will flip a fucking table.
No, but if you specifically hate southern black food.
You should hate. Like if you are a real racist, I should never see you with KFC or
You can never be at a Popeyes drive-thru.
or anything any black person
just
invented.
hamburgers, and that's pretty much in French fries.
But I
Like,
think
any
food,
French
like
fries.
no, food is one of those things like. You have to enjoy other cultures' food. Like you're lying to yourself if
First
you're
of all,
like
everyone
you
gets
hate
fucking
everybody's
hungry.
food. You,
Like,
that's what I'm
everybody
saying,
gets
yeah.
horny.
And if the food ain't
Everybody
enough,
gets hungry. You
High
can count
and
on
hungry.
it.
if the food isn't enough for
High
you
and
to
horny.
understand that, then I was just about to say, if the food's not enough, if you're a man, then it's all about the women of everywhere. Like
That's what I'm trying to
entire,
tell.
the
There you
whole
go.
Fuck.
human
I don't care how
population.
racist anybody is. That racist
dick
guy will
ain't
fuck
gonna be racist.
Beyonce any day, homie. and he'll be
It's
happy
not
to
even,
fuck
Beyonce's
Beyonce.
not even
Yeah.
like that's your
That's
Marilyn
mine.
Monroe.
That's
Food and
the-
sex has long dominated that proof.
Yeah.
Where
Since the Roman
racism
times.
is a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Kiero looks like. That he's like an
What?
you're an indoor
That's what Cairo looks like that, dog.
I was like, what?
you're a product of a master. Like you're
Whoa! With
This
your
is
fucking
you think
I'm
I'm
just
he
kidding.
thinks I'm mixed.
yeah, because I think he's mixed,
your
and I always tell
beard
him
a line. How do you get that?
that's full. That's how my barber does it.
His
do that with a
boyfriend, not
string?
his barber. You guys are serious. You need to claim that nigga, bro.
Does he
just
sit?
kidding, I'm
Does he sit cross-legged? Does he sit cross-legged on your chest? when
No,
he does
bud.
it?
Nah.
Just kind of.
He hugs him from behind as he's getting
He's
his
a hater.
hair.
You can't grow a beard.
Sit on his and just. Oh.
He hugs him like they're making clay.
Hey, Jason, do you have like a preference of like ethnicity in girls?
Anything that doesn't call the cops after I come in. That's what I'm going with. It's a jungle out there, brother. It's a jungle.
You're pretty universal though, right?
Oh, bro, come
Check
on,
my
man.
STD list.
He's
I'm like
been everywhere.
Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
I fuck. People won't even yawn around me in Iceland. Okay. I'm like 4 girls to every guy. I'll be here a little longer, officer. My balls aren't started empty. I'll be in the lagoon. There's a blue lagoon. Get rid of all your bed sores from fucking so hard.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Elbows look like a cat's paw. From burying the
Pablo.
old shit knife.
Somebody's Cairo looks like Bleeding Gums Murphy from The Simpsons.
Who's that? Pull that one up.
No, he looks like.
I don't know which character
The
it is.
saxophone player, the fool.
Oh yeah.
I can't put the face to the fucking.
The one that teaches Lisa how to play, right?
Didn't he have a beard?
He had glasses and a saxophone, and he was fat.
He looks like Pinocchio's dad
He's
went
fat.
to Sesame Street.
Pablo, do you have a preference in ethnicity, being that you're not really like American, but you're like, you know what I mean?
Anything that is not what I am, which is Chamorro, because we're probably related, you know.
Oh
so.
yeah, sorry.
I don't wanna
did. There is
inbreed.
white girls in their 20s, the worst.
Oh yeah,
I
those two.
boycott them.
Whoa.
Xavier,
I
Xavier loves
boycott
them.
them.
They're like wild stallions.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a taser that has enough fucking firepower to put down one of those horses.
More proof.
Jesus.
More proof of the food and the sex being the common bind where racism doesn't have a chance is Amsterdam. Amsterdam is that place.
Yeah. No one. Everyone leaves with less sensibilities. Like they go there to kind of bust it out, to do weird shit and not be judged.
Yeah, there's probably more smiles leaving that airport than any other airport.
And again, Denmark known for the happiest place in the world, like year after year after year. There's a great amusement park there.
And much like Amsterdam,
Yeah.
it's very much the same. You know, not the same like like they're identical, but like the energy, the attitude.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you see older, happy people. That's the one thing I noticed. I saw
Hell yeah.
old
Oh, wait,
people.
no. Where at?
Oh, in like Denmark and like look,
Scandinavia.
yeah, Holland,
Yeah.
all that. You'd see like old
All
people,
throughout Europe,
Yeah,
really.
like with like these. They were still like.
I've never
Australia-
seen. Yeah, I've never
They'll
seen.
fuck you up.
same
Yeah,
thing.
there
That
was
is
old-
true.
Oh,
Another thing Canada has is strong old people, bro.
Yeah, the how. Look at.
Yo, they have.
I never played for anything. you know.
I remember that. Well, yeah, that's what you look like. What is it? I remember that I was having breakfast with Jason, and we were and John. I think we were in the morning, and I seen this. I was staring at this old guy who had fresh. He could have been like 90 to 97, white hair and everything, fresh ass Vans, jeans, and a Misfits shirt on. The dude could have been 100.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn. And he was having having breakfast with his like old like
He never had
girlfriend.
kids and a wife, I'll tell you that.
No, he had a girl. He had a wife right there with him. They were dining. But I was like, yo, this guy dresses like Hot Topic motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's a different. Well, when you have like a sense of immortality. You know, I never really even questioned any of that until I came to the States, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna have a health care like your health insurance just because of your rigorous touring schedule was like what? Have you been sick in a fucked up country?
I've been sick all over. I've
Yeah.
Like if we talk about, it's amazing. Like all this conversations about whatever you want to talk about when it comes to the illnesses and this and that. But it's like I've already passed joints with people who are sick. So many times. How many times has somebody in that circle's got a cold sore? You're still passing the joint. No one's tripping on that shit. But now everybody be tripping on shit, and it's like nobody cared about that stuff. And again, like I remember one time we were in Sweden, and we were was it Sweden? It might have been Norway. We were at some Burger King one time, and I could not believe the amount of cold sores that were all around. Like everybody had one.
What the
Yeah. Chlamydia's in Sweden has like the highest chlamydia population.
Doesn't that have a cure?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All you're worried about is
penicillin,
AIDS and
moxicillin.
herpes.
Yeah.
Those are the two you're worried about.
And you know what? Or athlete's foot. That's a bad one too. You ever get athlete's foot?
Yeah, for real.
Hey,
legit.
athlete's foot, you can't even get rid of it.
Yeah, you can.
Tin acting, no, but is it fast acting, tin acting, John Madden?
Isn't there like
shit
a
don't
million
work.
commercials?
Do your John Madden work.
You remember that shit?
Do the John Madden.
Remember this is fast acting, tin acting. What is?
My friend got the clap and gave it to his girlfriend, but didn't want to tell his girlfriend, so he told his doctor he lost his prescription. Had 2 prescriptions, 2 amoxicillin cycles, and every morning he made breakfast for her. And he put it in her orange juice and cured her. She didn't even know. Yeah.
Oh, round of applause for him.
For Chris Pick, everybody.
He said it fucking.
Yeah, Chris Pick did that. This guy was a genius.
This guy's a genius, dog.
He would open up conversations with. Oh yeah. He was an ex-military
broke
guy.
these in.
He would have to go in and do
You got the job done.
do evidence.
Special
he had to collect-
ops.
He had to collect evidence from really bad war scenes and stuff. He said he had to swab knife wounds for semen on some of these corpses.
This is the exaggerated part. Don't lie to him, Jason.
I'm not
He's not lying. I don't think he's lying about this. No, for once, I don't think he's lying. That sounds real.
No,
repeat that again. Wait, a what?
He'd tell me some stories.
Repeat that knife.
He had to
condition.
he was in a military thing where they had to go in investigations that where alleged crimes had been committed and DNAs were being tested through these swabs and stuff. And he'd literally have to put Q-tips into knife wounds that had come in them.
Or vaginas, right?
No, like stab somebody and fuck the hole.
Oh, that's fucking nasty.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like war is like we're so separated from occasionally I run into a mixed mash of, especially in your business, in the security industry, these guys are a lot of ex-military guys, and they're no joke in some of the shit. We had these 2 brothers in South Africa where I was on a comedy festival there. It was fucking amazing. Like, that's another place. Holy shit. Cape Town for like a month. And they had 2 brothers. These guys never smiled. And I saw the one guy had hole marks. He had been sprayed with an AK. He told us later.
I don't know how you could get sprayed by an AK and be structurally sound.
Right.
Yeah. No, and doing security.
I'm out.
You would be shredded.
I'm out.
Yeah, he had to have that fucking. Oh man, you know how that's a hole that your skin has to just.
Oh, yeah.
That'll never grow back.
Yeah.
He was given the.
That'll never come back.
It's like that one kid that during that Rittenhouse that got shot in the arm. That guy's arm is gone.
Oh, yeah.
His bicep's gone.
Dude, that's why I
Like, it
started
looked
doing
crazy.
comedy. A friend of mine, he'd been shot with a 12 gauge in the forearm, and he had a skin graft from his center of his wrist here all the way up. and he had all this buckshot, and all the tendons and ligaments that his hand was permanently.
Isn't that the type of chicks that you like to fuck with hands like that?
All right. What's wrong with her today? You want to give him some Snapple or something and calm him down? Is there any more of that Dr. Pepper left?
Probably.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I got you, player.
You guys have always got candy and shit too. I love the when I quit drinking booze, I got an ice cream problem.
You got an ice cream
I got an
problem?
ice
Is that
cream
what they call
problem.
meth?
No, just ice cream. Meth is
I'm just fucking with you. Ice cream's great.
it's a dirty one. But did you smoke it?
No.
He
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Oh, yeah. You were there.
the fuck?
I'd like to
I
say
was
no,
there.
but yeah,
I
but
saw
I do.
a
I
big
forget you guys were there.
exhale.
I don't. I'm not gonna tell. That's not the first thing I tell people.
You know, he's
If
not
someone
gonna
said,
brag,
"Hey, you
yeah.
smoke tweak?" I'm like, yeah, me. I don't raise my hand. Legit forgot you guys saw me live do it. All right. That's it.
Bro. And,
Respect,
hey, no,
you're
how
committed.
come nobody mentions the fact that Eddie hit it right after?
Because no one gives a fuck.
No, but I was like, nobody fucking mentions the fact. It's like, hey, Eddie hit it like a professional right after. He was like, hell yeah, mirth. And he just fucking kept like, he just fucking kept, nobody
No one
brings that
cares.
up,
You're right.
bro.
No one gives a fuck.
Like, it was very shocking to like you do it, but there's
if you had to
footage of
read
Eddie
that-
just like giving like, let me finish it, and he cheers on like, yeah.
The whole crowd, dude. The whole
Yeah.
crowd was laughing. He was there when he saw me hit. Shit was
I was nervous, and the girls were very aggressive.
after the show. Yeah.
It was on. It was on. It was cool though. I was so happy to see that kind of turnout for like no one shows up in North America. No one comes to my is that ice cream?
No, donuts, bro.
Oh,
Just for you.
It's meth.
You do you do have a sweet tooth. You're saying, hey, you know what? But how, we were doing super chats, man. Let's get back on the fucking super
Yeah,
chats.
go buy super chats. What
With
we
super
got?
chat.
We have the questions that the fans are asking.
Okay, hey,
Yep, super
I have a
chatting.
dope problem.
All right,
They know.
there you go.
Not those, motherfucker.
He's got problem being
No.
dope.
He's old. He
He'll
doesn't
read
know
it-
what we're doing.
He'll read them off, Jason. It's not those. He'll read them off.
Oh, okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay. Next, we got We got Master Chief Abbott 117 in Australia. He's asking, "Yo, what's good, guys? When's the last time you beat her down from the back and stuck your thumb in it?" Shout out from Australia.
Whoa.
Shout out to homeboy. Damn. What?
I don't
Can you
know.
repeat that?
When was the last time you beat her down from the back and stuck your thumb in it?
I mean,
that sounds
That's
Australian.
pretty usual,
That's
though.
Australian speak.
from the back last night, but not my thumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't put nothing in there. I was like,
What's wrong with you?
You never put the thumb in there?
I mean, not last night.
What
I've done it
happened to,
before.
like-
I actually haven't.
Why doesn't anyone want to hold hands anymore?
I mean,
They just
I'm not
wanna
gonna
put
just throw
thumbs in
myself under
assholes.
the bus like I
COVID,
usually
dude.
do.
It's
But
COVID.
I knew that
Not
with
holding
no.
hands.
I'd be out there
now
holding
there's
hands with my
definitely
lady.
people walking around with the mask on that put the thumb in it. You know what I mean? Like, you put the thumb in it. Why you got the mask on? Take it
Yeah.
off.
Agree.
Yep. They're eating ass with the mask.
What about
And if you got the
you?
COVID
bars.
and you can't taste or smell, you might as well be
It-
eating ass too. While
What
you're
about
at it.
you, Xavier? When's the last time you put a thumb up in there?
All the time, dog. I always put them.
No, when's the last time, bro? He asked. You have to give the
Last
people
time I
what they want.
fucked? I don't know. Probably like a week ago.
1990.
I sleep with my thumb
we
in
go.
my ass. Reminds me of my grandfather.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. You don't know about his grandma's game too?
Whoa, Grandpa!
Oh, I thought we were
used to
talking about
dress
grandma.
Grandpa, dude.
He's got a.
I was gonna make it weird.
Always
dude,
gotta
make
make
it
it weird.
Always gotta make it weird, Xavier, which is a weird name for
Fucking
a girl.
putazo.
All right. What's the next question?
Oh man, it's fucking wild. Let's see who we got. We got LMENT asking, at what age would y'all be cool with having kids, and what do y'all think about cryptocurrency? I'm starting to get into it. Stay blessed, stay healthy.
This is Cairo's girlfriend asking this question, bro. For sure. Like,
Oh yeah,
this is probably Cairo's girlfriend.
I'll do a
This is
fake
like a
account.
fake
You better
account.
say tomorrow, Cairo.
Was like
Cairo, are
Nah.
you the only guy here with a girlfriend?
Nah.
Probably.
He's on too. Oh, he's on. Hasn't told you?
He's with somebody?
Yeah, he's with someone.
Ew.
Yo, man, your side dick's with someone. What you think about
he's
that?
taken.
The Canadian homie's with someone.
that doesn't make me like. What,
I don't
yeah.
know. I'm just letting you know.
I tried to date girls in L.A. It was terrible. Every fucking turn, it was a disaster. Disaster.
Where'd you go looking for him?
Usually the
Dumpster.
morgue.
So that's why.
You know, an old basement of a-
Hey, he would watch
bridges.
he would watch Skinny Pablo's alley reviews, and he'd be like, "That's a great looking place. I'm gonna go.
That's a great looking place for a date.
That's a good looking place. I'm gonna go hang out
Where?
with that
Under
chick."
the bridge?
No,
with
the
those-
alley reviews. That
It's Rouse dude.
Oh,
Rouse
yeah,
does
yeah.
alley reviews.
Hey, you meet interesting people having a shit behind a trash can.
Rouse, have you met anyone like of recent times of a significant other or something like that?
Excuse me?
Have you met any bitches? Have you met any bitches?
Any bitches? No, man. COVID fucked the whole thing up, and I just, I just stay at home and meditate.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, Kiero, he doesn't want to talk to you about stuff he talks to friends about, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. My bad. Roger's number friend. I'm sorry.
We'll talk about this
What's
after.
the next question?
We got who we got? We got Gap P says congrats to Kiero for finally getting his page up.
Yeah.
What
I'll
you
get
got on my
3 times.
Charizard homie Debo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
the
go.
site is up, KyroLoves.tv. And then, so like,
You selling Pokemon cards out of
so
there?
what I'm doing too, yeah. But like, so I'm doing the stream, right? We do-
What's the average Pokemon card cost? How much
Like a
people pay
pack?
for a piece of paper?
like a pack's usually like anywhere from like $4 to like $8
Just one pack?
for like
And you
a pack
paid
of-
600?
No, I bought like a box that comes with like 36 in a box. So I bought 4 of those boxes. But I'm opening one on Sunday. So out of that box, say you're watching and you don't want me, like I'm about to open a pack and you're like, I want that. I'm going to pay. You go on my site, you go buy the pack, and you're like, those next ones you open are mine. And if I pull the fucking Charizard, you just fucking got my shit.
Is this the same Pokemon card game
Yeah.
that's been going on?
Yeah.
Pokemon. I love that.
Let him say it like it,
I
too.
love it. I love it.
You can say it however you want.
Pokemon.
Yeah, whatever.
It's Pokemon.
Pokemon.
So-
but
Pokemon.
Pokemon sounds way cooler.
Is
Pokemon
it
sounds very
consistent?
Asian.
Is there?
Pokemon.
Is it generational?
I think it's
Is it
like
like a
right now
comic
it's
book
nostalgic.
series?
Yeah, it's like kind of right now. When it came out in the '90s, people at our age
Graphically,
they made so much new shit and
okay.
crazy
So they've
shit.
expanded it.
They've made so
it
much
looks
shit.
like Converse now. Like they took the Chuck Taylors,
And now they got
there's
like this
50
like
versions
the
of them.
hologram is not just hologram. It's like a wow.
Yeah.
Charizard on me.
But it's just rarity. It's like collecting game. You know what I mean? It's just like
I get
can you
it.
get it?
Now, do they go immediately to retain any value to them?
Yeah,
Right to
you know what I
laminate?
mean. So
Kiero
you,
pokes, man.
you guys, that's what I do when I get something tied. They everybody they say sleeve that. You know,
Sleeve that.
my homie who like collects cards or whatever, he was watching me do it. I pulled a Charizard. He was like, "Oh my god, sleeve that," and it became a thing. So every time,
Now,
I
is
pull
that
my
for
shit.
that's like I'm not. That's going in a box.
yeah, you get it graded. So like a lot of the cards you could pull and like put them in a little sleeve,
You
whatever.
do know Jason
You
doesn't
pay for
care.
it. You pay
Yeah,
for it
you
to
will.
get graded,
No,
right?
no. I'm
You pay it like
curious
that, but
because
then it's worth bread. Like I could pull a card out of like that. Like say I bought that box, it's like 150. I could pull a card that costs like over
Kiero
a
will
rack
take
in
a
there.
girl out to dinner and be like,
I
"Does
grew up
Pikachu pay
around
for this
people
girl?"
that collected specifically hockey cards.
Well, I learned a lot from Damon.
Like
You seen
crazy.
Damon's been
Everybody
hitting.
had hockey cards. Everybody
Didn't you
had
buy
hockey
a card
cards.
with Damon, or you guys went in on a mystery pack, or
I
what'd you
got my
guys?
Luca card graded.
So what kind of pack did you guys buy? Because this was a while ago.
You know what?
I
don't
was
know.
Garbage
Whenever
Pail
I go to the
Kids.
card store, I walk in and I FaceTime Damon, and he tells me what
That's
to buy.
what I'm saying. So like
But
basically,
just know that he only picks up and does that for friends. So you know, you gotta-
Damon definitely tapped me in on where to buy some shit too. Shout out to Damon and Smoke and Scan. It was just his birthday too.
he doesn't like you.
Motherfucker getting
know what's
paid off
funny?
those cards though.
Yo, Jason, you know how you live off of like a backpack?
Watch me hit.
Basically, you know how you can live off a backpack and shit? Like you don't need much?
Oh no! For me, check bag, carry on.
Okay. This guy likes to
Passport.
collect boxes.
Like
I like
what?
pack-
Like,
Like
pack
legit,
rat?
that box, if he liked the design on it, he might take it home and
Just
keep
don't
it.
fucking bury kids in your backyard.
Yeah.
Let them have the boxes.
No,
I
but what I'm
collect.
trying to say is like he lives
gonna
off a
keep that
backpack.
box.
He
Because
literally.
Stephtone bought those
Oh,
donuts.
dude, I've thrown women away that are less important than that fucking trash on
No.
the table.
They called me out
Look
on
at
it. I
me.
started throwing stuff.
Look at
No,
me.
certain
but,
stuff away.
but what I'm trying to say is like I'm not saying about you. I'm just saying is like he can live off a fucking backpack. He can live off a backpack. Just of what he has right
I
there.
know,
he
I've
can
been with- I've
happy.
been-
That
bro.
blows my mind because I like my shit though. That's
Bro,
what I'm saying.
he's seen me
Yeah,
come
but
in with
you
the whole
scale it
bag.
down. Look, I have a Bluetooth speaker, projection screen, my internet connection, the clothes that I'll need for that portion of the season.
Bro.
It's a cycle.
He doesn't. I walked in there.
I'm impressed. That's what I'm saying.
I walked in there. He has everything in one fucking backpack, and I come in there with like 2 luggage bags, and he's like,
yeah. But
he's
then
like, you're only staying a week.
Dude, the shit he takes is like if I go for a week in Vegas, is the shit he lives off of for a whole fucking 3-4 months.
Dude, I go on tour for 11 months. You know, there's no roadies or anything. When I first come to LA, I hated it here so much. It sucks so bad. Like the first 2 years, I was like, I lived in London from a very rigorous tour schedule internationally, festivals, pubs, fucking bars, churches, this up and all over the country, all over the place, to fucking purgatory. I forgot what we were talking about.
How light,
my bad.
How light we
About
drive.
how like
So when
you
I
pack
said-
very lightly, you live very lightly, not even pack. You live off of.
I got on the road and you start to figure out what was really important to you.
I have
you
my
know.
backpack. I have a roller bag. I have my Gucci roller bag because I'm the posh one.
There we go.
No
There
check
we
bag?
go.
No.
Just an
check bag.
overhead?
Does
an
posh
overhead.
mean
And
like
you sort
bougie?
it out when you get there.
Yeah.
Good for you. See, that's next level though. But you got buses and shit.
Hey, Stephtone, I feel like Stephtone knows all the like foreign fast food, huh? Like he's like all the foreign.
Yeah, you have
We
your
go to all-
spots.
we go to all the McDonald's. I love Thai food. That's my favorite because no matter
Norway has good Thai food.
Yeah, Thai food I feel is like universally
Pretty decent.
consistent.
It's decent. At least you've never had like
Yeah.
a bad place where you're like, holy shit, this sucks.
Yeah,
Because I've been
dude.
Mexican shit where, maybe because I'm Mexican, I'm like, I can't eat here ever
Finland,
again.
Mexican food. I love Mexican food and I love Chinese food, but
They
there's
vary.
so many
Yeah.
different family recipes. You know,
Yeah.
to have your favorite, you're rolling the dice every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Mexican food in Finland, and it looked like someone had spit a burrito onto a plate. I had to take a picture of it. I didn't even touch it.
You didn't even eat it?
It was a disaster. Nothing, because none of their fruits or vegetables have flavor at all. So aesthetically, it was disgusting, but you could taste it. It was the most blandest vomit you've ever seen on a plate. It was hilarious. Like, well, of course you don't come to fucking Finland and dabble in their cuisine.
Yeah,
like
fucking
they're-
Cairo. Yeah. So
Finland.
Lots of McDonald's, lots of Burger
Yeah.
King, lots of KFC.
What am I gonna do in
Oh
Finland?
yeah, tell them what it costs for a Happy Meal in Oslo.
Oh man, I mean everything's expensive over there.
Yeah?
Yeah,
you
like
mean?
Got the
35
Corona,
bucks.
The Corona.
what?
Dude,
Why is everything expensive in Oslo?
25
rich.
bucks, you said?
for a Big Mac combo, you can Google this. I don't know
Look
mathematically.
this up. Is this for real?
It's like 30
$25 bucks for a fucking
30
Big Mac?
Probably 30
Where?
bucks for a
Fucking
Big
Pablo's-
Mac in Norway. Go.
Where?
How much is it a US for
Holy
a Big Mac
shit.
combo? It's got to be like $30.
Pablo was telling
If
me.
it's 20 bucks, I'm surprised. If it's 15 bucks, sometimes I buy a fucking combo and I'm like,
The minimum
12
wage
bucks
there is
now?
outrageous.
It's $5, Jason.
No, not for a Big Mac combo in Norway.
in
The
Norway.
U.S. dollar has a base rate in 27 showed a Big Mac in Norway costs $5.67.
Damn.
Well,
Nice and cheap
the
right
dollar,
now.
yeah, that's really cheap.
Okay, no. In Norway, you will pay to $23 for a single meal of Big Mac and soda and fries. And
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Redemption.
Now throw in tax, exchange, you're up to $30 now, just from running your car. Clink. Then your bank.
And I
takes
bet you
a
the
little bit.
and I bet you the
And your card,
portions.
and running your cards the primitive way because they want.
It's the most expensive McDonald's in the
Wait up.
world.
And you guys know.
Oh,
wait
there
up.
you go.
But wait up. And you
I
guys.
walked out of there with big fucking out of the Burger King in Bergen, and I was like, "Holy fuck! I got a bag of rat shit, and I just paid $30 for it. It's insane."
But the portions are smaller too, right? Is that for real? That in the
drinks
U.S.
are.
in the
drinks
U.S.
are,
that the
but
portion
But
Oh,
the
yeah, you
burgers,
guys eat like
all the
animals.
sandwiches and everything. That's all the
like
same.
big fries too. They're
They
the
go
same
by
size.
grams. They'll say like, "How many grams do you
Yeah.
want your burger?" It's the weirdest shit. Because then you start to have an eye. Oh, I'm gonna get like a 300-gram burger or something. It's usually like a double burger or whatever.
I want a burger now.
You get a. I know. Where can we get like fucking
We'll
flame broiled burgers?
We'll get there, Jason.
I'm freaking out, man. I got rattlesnakes in my
We're not gonna
pants.
give you no more Dr. Pepper, bro.
You guys
know
know more
what?
questions, Rustin?
Next question.
You got muffins on the table.
Hold on.
Next one. Let's see what we got. we got Gap P. He's saying shout out to Chris Pick. And
Major shout out to Chris Pig, dude. It's a fucking classic.
Chris Pick and
Go nuts.
You know,
He got in a street fight. He was a new comic, gets in a fight with a guy. He's got the guy's nose in his mouth. And Matt Billin says, you better call your buddy off, or my friend's going to rip your nose right off your face. And he's arguing with the guy. Well, he is the guy. Anyway.
Chris Pick. Shout out to Chris
He's
Pick.
a father now. Doesn't talk to him anymore.
That's what happens, man. We got Towers 187 in here saying hitting the Cree is when I knew I was a strong kid. Who on the table did the most experimenting with drugs? XG probably. How many drugs have you done? Yeah, different drugs that aren't marijuana. Can you list them on your hand?
Yeah, I can list them on my hand.
On one hand?
Nas.
Okay.
Molly, ecstasy, coke. Obviously, anything that has to do with weed.
Acid?
Shrooms, acid. I think that might...
ketamine?
Not ketamine. I haven't done DMT.
Well, you forgot to say meth, so that's
yeah,
8.
definitely. See how we try to skip that one? Why you guys always got to tell everybody?
What about pills? You do pills? Morphine?
What's the one
Xannies?
Xannies. I've done Xannies and I've done lean.
Xannies and lean.
And there's the only one I want to try at this age, because I was forced to do kind of
Anal.
meth.
Anal is the drug.
Depends on who. Depends on what bitch I'm gonna do it with.
Ew.
No, but for sure, the only one I want to do. The only one I want to do is either ayahuasca or DMT. Those are the only thing I haven't tried where I'm like, I'll try that.
And the leaves turned into these kind of like skeletal kind of like plant, like organic leafy demons that were kind of smiling and kind of waving to me in a tree. It was pretty heavy. It kind of smooths out all the white noise of LSD. It kind of smooth little Pippi Longstocking Narnia over the top of it. Yeah, it's heavy.
That was
though.
for the DMT?
Yeah, it was impressive. Not the jitters or the kind of acid at times, but it's apples and oranges. You want to eat weed or do you want to smoke weed? It's a very different experience.
Very different experience.
Definitely nowadays, that's for sure. Edibles now ain't edibles of the past.
Now everyone is that the Olympics has been run by maniacs. It's so Wild West with the science that everybody's been in a lab in their parents' basement with marijuana going, how do I create magic
I still like that
crystals?
Steptone's still down every time I pull up with some edible. I'm like, new edible, try it, let's split it.
They're
let's
fun.
Go
Weed
They're
is
fun.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I wait for Fridays
Wait,
just
what
to
do
be
you
like,
mean
I've
by
been
that?
saving these.
What do you mean by Rick and Morty?
It is like crazy technology and insight through just the internet with a kind of Wayne's World mentality. It's very Wild West. You would never know that some of the people in the game are super wealthy and super successful. They don't look the part.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What's up? Ease
You
on
can
his
look
back.
at your friend, Jason. My bad. I just saw your message.
Oh, sorry. Is he here?
I don't know.
I think he's at the door.
Yeah, Jason will go.
Want me to go
home.
grab him?
We got more super chats.
You're a super chatter?
Just he's gonna
No,
have to win
but
the lottery.
yeah, the last question for E-Zone, if you missed it, they're asking who on the table did the most experimenting with drugs. So I guess XG experimented with about 10 to a dozen or so different substances.
I don't think I've ever the only thing that I've experimented that has not come from the ground has been coke.
Nas.
That comes from the ground.
Nas.
Yeah.
Okay, I get no.
That's an element.
Okay, so like coke, Nas, and then ecstasy one time. No, Molly one time. That's it.
Ecstasy, Molly.
But I didn't.
You've done lean.
It's
But like,
it's
yeah.
a couple of
They
them.
count, motherfucker.
Okay, so 4 drugs.
No, there's
What do you
way
mean
more.
4? We're fucking okay. Let's see. You've eaten
Fuck you, Rex.
mushrooms.
No, I have a good count.
Yeah, he has a good count.
I'm
He has
not
10.
proud about it, but I got a good count. Like, I'm not dissing you, but you can't just be like,
I'm gonna buy your
weed
ass
and
some
coke.
meth right now, bitch.
Mushrooms, ecstasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He forgets all the good
MDMA.
ones. He's done all those.
All right. Should I list
all
mine?
weeds.
Come on, Razud. Come on, top me.
Nah, I don't want to do it.
Top me, Razud.
All right, here. Let me see.
Razud is a killer.
I don't want to follow that.
Never done meth like XG over there, but
He didn't even list it.
fucking no, it's on his list. Let's see. I'll start off. Let's see. Mushrooms,
Rewind the clip.
morphine, Adderall.
Adderall
That's
too.
when I was a
You can
kid.
add Adderall to mine,
These
too.
are things I've done once.
Did a dab of homeless toenail scraping.
Yep, almost toenail.
what?
No, but
Oh, you're gonna blow my mind. I would top tweak. I'd rather do tweak than do any homeless and dab a homeless guy's nail. The fuck out of here.
I'm gonna say ketamine, LSD. Did I say magic mushrooms?
Yep.
Probably. What else did I've never done.
I for sure
Well, this
probably
is what
done
I have
fentanyl
done.
because I coke's in fentanyl, so we can throw fentanyl in there, maybe, right?
Yeah, probably.
Not supposed to be fentanyl.
It's not supposed to be, but sometimes it's real cheap, and I know it's probably not good, and you're like, he usually knows what's up.
Well, even with like ecstasy pills, they'll cut
Oh,
it.
they'll
They
cut-
always
yeah.
cut it with like shit. So I've done ecstasy. It was probably cut with something. It was a blue Superman. That was back in Guam. That was pretty dope.
You did Molly from Guam?
It wasn't from Guam. I think it was from like.
That does not
I think it was
sound
from
safe at all,
I think it was
dog.
from Japan or some shit. Like, no, it was always imported. Like we don't make drugs over there. But
Imported to the place where they will kill you for importing it.
Right?
yeah, but yeah, you fucking you do that. I don't know what else I've done.
Have you licked a toad yet?
licked a toad? No, I've smoked DMT once.
I could see you licking a toad.
I would
Like,
lick
if you told
I
me
would
you
lick a toad.
You would lick a toad?
I would if
You're
Well, I don't know about licking the toad. I think there's a different way to
Would you lick a
consume
toad?
it.
I'm not licking toads.
No, not licking toad, right?
No.
No.
No, I
He's
take
on-
back the licking toad, but they scrape the toad and then you smoke it.
Okay, well, would you do that? Would you lick a toad or scrape?
No, I
or-
would just do the extract.
You would though. That's technically licking it.
No, the extract is different. Like licking it, it goes in through your taste buds.
Good point.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck else I've done. Salvia. Have you tried
Oh, yeah,
salvia?
salvia.
That
That-
shit's fucking nuts.
Technically, it's not a drug. It's
That's a
legal.
total drug. That
Drug.
I couldn't
anything,
even.
anything that changes your
couldn't-
mental state is a drug.
I
Period.
couldn't
Coffee's a
believe-
drug.
Anything will change your
I couldn't
mental
believe
state.
that shit was legal. You know.
Everything will change your mental
Yeah,
state.
pussy
Yeah.
would change your mental state.
What?
Just
everything
think. Just thinking changes your mental state.
Hey, Cairo
point.
was like, it's happened to me many times.
But salvia, and then I don't know Ambien. You ever try Ambien?
No, that's like those are Will type of drugs.
That's suicide.
That's
See,
the craziest
if Will-
shit
if
I've
Will
ever
was here-
experienced.
If Will was here, he'd be number one.
Ambien was the craziest shit I've ever tried in my life, hands down. Like I was like, and it's legal too. You know,
Yeah. Wow.
it's a sleeping
After
pill.
hearing that whole list and then hearing that about Ambien, I will never do Ambien.
Don't do
And
Ambien.
Cairo's like, traditionally, because I'm from the IE, I've smoked meth.
Nah, never.
Yeah, this is over the years of being
Was that
alive.
the last question?
I guess I don't know. Yeah, experimenting with drugs. So, guess it's a tie. Unless
Bath salts? Yeah, see that shit, that's like crazy shit, that bath salt shit.
Never done bath salts.
No,
Oh, I've
don't
smoked
have
spice. You ever smoked spice? That shit was fucking terrible. I had a friend that was in the military who was like, "Oh, I got this spice stuff. I can't smoke weed." I'm like, let me take a hit." And I was like, "Fuck you, man. I'm smoking weed." But yeah, it doesn't make you feel good.
Yep.
No, don't do drugs, man. Fucking just smoke weed and eat mushrooms.
Or, you know what, just do what you want.
Or just do what you like, whatever makes you feel good, you know?
Yeah, how about that?
Except for that shit that's gonna kill you.
Yeah, except for the shit that kills you. I
we
mean,
at that time?
unless that's what you want.
For what?
No, not yet.
For them to smash like on this stream?
Yeah, tell them to smash that like button.
Yeah, you know what? If you get to 250 likes, Cairo's gonna do a fucking 2-pound balloon.
No.
Let's go ahead and
Or
get to
grab
fucking
dab.
let's go ahead.
Balloons.
No.
What do you want, people? If you want Cairo to do a fucking 1 gram
You know what
dab,
it is,
put
though?
the honey.
I
If
think,
you want
I
to
think
do a
we
balloon,
gotta
comment the
like,
balloon.
we gotta like do something to E-Zone because E-Zone just hasn't like done
Why?
anything.
So I can pass out, bro? You know what happened?
Not a balloon, with something else. I mean,
wanna
I feel
do
like you
nothing to
haven't
him.
done put one down for the set in
What
a
do you,
minute. Like
what do you mean?
haven't-
I was holding down to say while you was away.
I know, but like you still haven't done anything.
That's 4 years
what,
on you,
what
bro.
What would you challenge the chat room for more likes? Like 500 likes or some shit. Like what would you?
500 likes. Cairo
500
does the whole
likes?
No, I'm talking about you.
Cairo does the whole tank.
No,
at 500.
you.
Okay, if 500 likes, I make Cairo do the whole tank.
That's not anything. You don't make me do anything.
Yeah,
He could
bro.
get you fired. You better be careful.
I mean,
We'll
but
frame
still,
him.
that doesn't work. You don't have anything you want to put a challenge out?
No,
You're
bro.
just boring?
Because this wasn't about me. This was about you doing the fucking,
No.
big
They
ass
said
balloon.
250 likes. Kyra has to brush his teeth.
Just basic.
Oh!
Strategic Records. I told him he doesn't have the confidence to super chat any of his insults. He has none.
Yeah, there you
Yo,
go.
they're gonna like that shit, dog. You gonna brush your teeth live on fucking camera?
Yeah, no.
That's sick,
What do
bro.
you mean, nah?
That's not even nothing. That's not even a big deal, Kyro. If you don't do that for 500 likes, bro.
Yeah,
time.
no. You guys don't have nothing you guys could put up. You guys
I'll
are
brush
just
my
boring.
teeth for 300.
No, you guys are boring.
Damn, that's not bad, bro. People are.
I don't know. Do you have nothing you come up with to
500
challenge
likes
them?
and Kyro has to go outside. I like that. He'll probably go No. Hey, no.
Jumps up.
1,000 likes and Kyro takes the rest of the month off.
Yeah, no.
Yo, what would you? How mad would you get if even though we have to go
I mean,
to
it wouldn't really
17,
actually
and
happen.
it went to 1,000?
You think I would actually just not come in for a month?
I mean, maybe not on the show, but I would like to keep the fans what they want. But
Nah,
you know,
man,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
for
You
it.
have nothing to just like.
bro. Oh
It's all
shit,
good.
it's
Mystery-
going up. It's
mystery-
going up.
Hey, there you go. I mean, you guys could like theoretically throw whatever out, but it's not gonna happen. But
That's right.
what about you, XG? You don't want to put a challenge out there for you to
Yo,
do something?
500
You'll like
likes.
read a book on the show. Like,
I'll read a book.
What book do you want to read though?
Well, I'm a weather dog. I
Hello,
can
God.
read.
Are you
What
there?
book?
It's
What
me,
book will you
Margaret.
read?
That
Will you
book.
let me pick the book?
I'll read a
book
Harry
about
Potter book.
periods.
For how many likes though? For how many likes would
Well, I
you?
don't think these people want to hear me read a book, but I'll read
I mean, how
something.
many likes would you put that up for?
I don't think they want to hear me read a book, but
mean-
I'll read a paragraph.
So how many?
Damn, somebody said I'll pay for Kyro to not be on the show.
Yeah.
Bro.
How much you starting? I can start a GoFundMe.
Hey, you got Ezone's PayPal.
Yo,
I mean, if you want to just send money, just send it.
How much to get rid of Cairo if we start a GoFundMe? What would be
First
the?
of all, I'm not gonna put a price on that.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
But we
yeah.
can get a dunk tank out there if people want it.
Nah, we're not gonna do a dunk tank.
Yeah, bro, you just got to wear one of like a super
Fucking dunk
you have to
tank.
wear like 7 hair caps sewn together.
What if they do like 1,000 likes and then you have to slapbox me?
He said 500 likes and he's on.
That just sounds like something you want to do.
I mean, I'm just saying 1,000 likes. I mean, that's
They didn't suggest it. They have a
okay.
lot
I'm
of
sorry
suggestions for
when
you.
Jake Paul and fucking Nate Robinson do a fucking fight or Mayweather fights Logan Paul, it's like entertainment. But if I throw a little
You look
simple
like a white girl right
slapbox
now.
with XG, it's serious.
Like a real white girl right
It's
now.
entertainment.
Do you like it
He's not on
circumcised?
board with it.
Do you like it
I mean, I
circumcised?
asked him. He didn't hear me.
This reminds me of Germany.
I said if you guys had ideas, throw them out. You know what I mean?
I did. I threw out 7 ideas already.
At me,
Kyra
but
was
you
like,
guys nothing. You
I
guys
was like,
wanna
I'm not
do.
down, bro. I'm not down for we don't smoke.
Hey,
the
you know
same.
what? I've done a bunch though, so it's like I'm just saying. What else do you guys got?
Said I know my last comment about Kyra got skipped on purpose. You know what? The commented. What did he say?
What did he
Tower-
say? Tower 27. Oh, he said,
Yeah,
thank
damn
you.
skinny. Why you skipping?
We didn't skip. Maybe we
Nah,
did.
say it louder now.
Anyways, he said, thank you to Stephtone for stopping by and keeping Kyro's feelings strong this weekend. Time to strengthen out those rolling skills.
Hey, he did give me like a tutorial like the other day, and that was pretty cool. And then I got a video. I don't know how we're gonna chop this video up, but I got.
People know you're mad already. This is how you know you got into Kyro's feelings.
Yeah,
Oh, so
pretty
you-
much.
So you want to see Cairo's feelings go on last week's
The last episode, yeah. I can't believe Teeny
Yo.
Mane didn't animate anything
I
from that
know.
episode, man.
Man,
He
got
could have drawn like a
real-
baby with dreads, a fucking baby. What is it? What was that? Star Wars character?
Oh, the Baby Yoda.
No. The what was it? Jar Jar Binks. No, but you can't call you that. Did you get rid of that because we called you Jar Jar
Nah, that
Binks?
shit was just getting tired of sleeping.
Because
like
you
that.
had those 2 things until we started
It
calling
just got
you.
fuzzy after like 2 weeks, and I was just like, it's hard to sleep like this. I can't wear hats no more. I was wearing
You
hats.
still can't, bro. That beanie looks like it's holding on for dear life, bro. Like it does that on my head because
Hey,
I have a size 8.
I don't want to talk about the track pants and the sweatsuits you be wearing and how tight they fit on you. So I won't shame you on the
Is
show.
that right?
but
Is
it's
that
all
right,
good.
Stephtone?
But yeah,
Yeah,
I
bro,
do.
it's comfy
Hey,
season,
finding
bro.
hat sizes for my head is not easy. You know what I mean? I know when you go looking for
you gotta-
workout
you-
gear, it's easy
Hey,
to
bro, it has
struggle.
to fit snug, bro. It's workout gear.
Hey, husky workout gear.
Well, you know, we got to pour you a bowl of
Hey,
Band-Aids.
man.
Yeah, Cairo on a sick one right
The
now.
husky sweatsuit.
Hey, Kyra was mad from last week because we had to pour him a bowl of Band-Aids because his feelings
It
got
was
hurt.
fun. Hey, in our group chat, he was like, "Go eat Band-Aids, Kyra." I started dying. I was like, you would recommend me to eat.
This is how you know Kyra's new here when his feelings get hurt. Everybody leaves him at home.
Yeah, comedians are ruthless.
Yeah.
I'm always nice to the comics.
But you know, every now and then when you get a female comic like Kiero in the mix,
Oh no.
Sorry. Trans.
yeah. All right, so
We got a few more.
do you got more?
Yeah, we got Teeny Main. He's saying Kiero was crying. I didn't want to make it worse. ... And we got
Who are these assholes?
we got Towers 187 saying Teeny Man should do a string Stephtone super buff. Okay. Demanding from Teeny Main. And
Can't
that's
have the word buff in there. That'd be sound like super boof.
super boof. Yeah, I guess it's super boof. He said motherfucker spell boof B-U-F-F. Let's get this right now. How do you spell boof?
Double OF.
Double O-F, because motherfuckers in the chat room like 16 times already have spelled it B-U-F-F. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude?
butthead.
Fucking, all right? Sorry. Not sorry. Anyways, we got Minty Fresh Jites from Europe. He's saying my Facebook got hacked over the weekend. Sent questionable porn to all my family and friends. Have any of you had trippy experiences on social media like that?
That's terrible.
That's fucking horrible. Damn, his whole family and friends has got a bunch of questionable porn. It's not even just regular porn. It's questionable.
Sounds like Kairo's email.
Okay.
R.I.P.
I don't know. Have you guys... I've been scammed on Instagram.
You?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got scammed for like $50 from a Nigerian prince.
What?
Yeah. Like earlier this year. I fucking...
Nigerian prince scammed you?
oh yeah, I got this message saying, "Hey, like, you want to verify your account?" I'm like, "No, I'm good, man. Like, you know, whatever." He's like, "No, it's fucking legit and shit. I see this." He started talking to me like how I talk. He's like, "Bless up, this and that." I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then he starts talking to me weird, and I'm like, "Okay, man, listen, what the fuck is this blue check mark shit?" And he's like, "Check this out. On my account, I have these accounts, and I did it. I have like 2 followers." I'm like, "All right, cool. It'll probably help, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." It took like 12 hours of negotiating, right? I was like, "Okay, here." I worked him down. He's like, "Give me $100." I'm like, "Fuck that. I'm gonna give you fucking like $20, and you're gonna do it, and then I'll give you like $40 after it's done." And I gave him like $40, and then it just never happened. And he blocked me and did all that shit. So he took my money.
So he got you for $50?
Yeah, he got me for $50, and I was like, damn. The whole time after that, I was like, man, that motherfucker. I'm like, I need his job, dude. Like, let me do that.
Just
like,
scamming people?
Yeah, just scam motherfuckers on Instagram or whatever. But yeah, that happened to me. You know, I'm not the smartest sometimes. But
Wait, so it was to get new followers?
no, it was to get a blue check mark. Not even to
Verification.
get. Yeah, just to get a verification. I was like, I
But
couldn't.
what is it? What is the?
I don't know if I
that
can.
This company recognizes you as an entity that they can exploit. Is that?
I
What a
guess
check
I don't
mark
know.
is?
I was like, I felt honored, kind
You're
of.
like good enough to fuck. Like no one cares.
I don't have check mark.
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
You could get one easily
I
if you
think,
wanted
you
to.
know,
Yeah, if you really wanted.
they'll
If you
do
really
it.
wanted to, they'd give it to you in a heartbeat.
Of course, but they have an analytics of series of okay, what kind of revenue is this person going to generate for our company? We have no stake in any of these $1 trillion, affecting economical. Anyway, everything's gonna be fine, right? Isn't that right, Homer Simpson? That looks like my butt plug.
Yep.
What do you mean? You like that Homer Simpson?
It's great, actually.
That's
It's
super
very,
dope art piece.
Is it glass?
It's 100% glass. You take a dab right out of it.
It's very
clogged
good.
up.
I
Yep.
love it. It's
Is it
very
clogged up?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, that's the whole,
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's the whole behind the whole.
Ah,
It's like voodoo and kind of that.
yeah.
Cross.
I dig it. The stitching looks legit. I don't know how you fire something like that, but
Dude,
it looks like a
artist.
big pain in the ass.
Moeller and Danny Camp Glass, but
And the test tube bottle's a nice touch. Is that liquid in it, or is it actually just glass inside a glass?
no, it's a glass inside a glass.
Yep.
Anyways, it's
Yeah,
a,
you guys are like fucking pottery nerds. You know that, right? You're into pottery. You're like old
Yo,
white
you're
ladies.
a fucking asshole.
No, I dig it. I have friends. My friend goes, "Oh, this guy has stuff in the Smithsonian, like his glass
You can
pipe."
smoke out of this pottery.
I get it. It's functional art, and I totally dig
Yeah,
it.
which makes it way better than regular art.
First of all, it'll be around way longer than your career.
if you don't break it.
Yeah, if you
100%.
don't break it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of this shit will show up, and some dig will be Homer's
That's,
head.
that's
They'll
the,
be like,
wor-
"What were
that's
these
the
guys
worst part
smoking
about
this?"
it is you put all that money into this really beautiful shit, and then one drop later, bam, it's
Yeah.
done.
Hookers like that with a baseball bat. Next thing you know, you're dragging a torso in a hockey bag down a Holiday Inn Express going, I've turned into my father. Look at me. Look at me.
You haven't said that in a while.
Look at me. Yeah,
Look at me.
I've had people piss
His friend
Look
showed,
at me.
His friend showed up. That's why he's like, oh. Yo, but anyways, man, it's about that. It's about that time. I want to thank,
thank
Jason Rouse for coming by. I want to thank Stephtone for joining us as well. We wish you nothing but the best, Jason Rouse, man. I mean, I know you're gonna
Austin's going to be great. I'm stoked.
you're gonna be taking out
I'm
to
stoked.
Austin, man. I hope you get acquainted there very quick, and then
I'll be back here in March, and then I'm going to meet up with you in Copenhagen in June.
Okay.
For sure.
As simple as that, you know. And you don't have to
Copenhagen.
hear it from the horse's mouth, but it's a fucking rad spot.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love it.
It's a rad spot. It's got everything. You just walk around the city, you go like, oh, here's so many different slices of culture and life, and everybody's got a fucking cool attitude about it. They dress sharp. They got a whole thing going on over there. Anyway, travel. Get a passport. Check it out, because they're all burning it down on us right behind you. Every time you get a stamp, it might be the last time you get to go there. Or it might get to be a place
You also don't
want to
be left. You don't
want
want
to live there for
So I
the
said
rest
you
of
don't
your
want to be
life,
stuck
right?
Might be a
anywhere.
new resident.
You don't want to be stuck
That's
there.
a nicest way of putting. You know, I heard there's people held at gunpoint in resort towns because now they've been forced into labor for these Wild West lock-ins in these very dysfunctional,
you gotta
no
start
infrastructure.
Yeah, you got to start cleaning dishes. You got to do something.
You're a yoga teacher.
gotta
Next
do
thing you know,
something.
you got a gun to your head and you're blowing a guy who just came off a jog.
yo, where can they follow you at, Jason Rouse, and where can they follow
Jason Rouse 666 everything. Check out my podcast. It's on Spotify. It's called Jason Rouse, the safe word. And
What about the special?
the
What is
special?
what is the safe word?
The safe word is whatever you want. It's a private thing that you share between
What's your
yourself.
safe word? I remember our safe word when you
Lick
when
the
you
knife was mine. Lick the shit off this knife. He's got a tattooed across his chest. Yeah.
What about the special? Where can they find that at?
I think on Christmas, man. I think it's
Where
gonna
at,
be
though?
ready for Christmas. I'm not sure. I'm gonna send a couple of director's cuts to a couple of platforms, but I really think I'm gonna be putting this out myself. From what I've seen,
Putting it up on YouTube?
I've been sitting on a stand-up special for literally 2 years, almost to the day, in front of a live audience in Denmark, an old jazz club. It looks like Blade Runner. It's sick. It's all red lit and looks dope. Anyway, takes place in the future. Oddly enough, I got a time date on the opening monologue who I wanted King Diamond to read because I shot it in Denmark and he has that Vincent Price kind of thing to him, right? Which because he lives in Houston or Austin or Houston. And anyway, it's supposed to take place in the future during a time of segregation and all this New World Order stuff. So I had this kind of Blade Runner kind of futuristic apocalyptic thing. Like, what would be the worst thing to happen to a comedian? You don't get an audience. That's really the worst thing you can do. Boo me, cut my wages, good in hotel, shitty this, it's always going to fluctuate. But take my audience away, what would that be like? It would be like you're sneaking in the world-class entertainers into countries to do underground gigs for people on the up.
Yep.
That's what it is now. It's like, it's getting Wild West out there. It's getting Wild West.
You can have an audience, but a silent audience, one that just like what?
This is great, This is Christian Slater, Pump Up the Volume, underground radio. People could take it or leave it. There's so many options out there now, and it's but the fact that there's what a luxury to make public appearances in front of sold out shows off the back of these conversations you're having.
Yep.
That's kind of what we're all kind of do. The other thing too is to go and do gigs for people. Is that a money counter?
No, it's a weed grinder.
Oh, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I was having a stroke. But anyway, thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you for
Of course,
coming
thank
on
you.
once again, man. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for taking me to Canada and introducing me to Connery.
Yeah, maple syrup, brother.
Yep, for sure. I got baptized as Salvadorian Canadian. Stephtone, thank you for joining us. Thank you for bringing this Belgian Beaver IPA White Pony. Happy birthday to White Pony, right?
Yep, 20th anniversary.
20th anniversary.
There's a remix on iTunes from that.
The Black Stallion.
Yeah.
And it's all the.
You just
the whole
released it
record.
like a week ago or
Yesterday.
so. Yes.
It's been dropping little by little.
Yeah.
But
No, it's great. You guys really are one of the few music groups. It's like, the original's great, but you've also done this super good remix.
Yeah, they're dope.
It's great.
Are you
You did a B-reel one for B-sides and rarities.
What was that?
B-reels on one of the tracks, right?
Black Moon.
Black Moon, yeah. Yeah.
Have you have you gotten any back on any of the social medias, or is it where can they follow you at? Stephtone?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Steph D-O-double-G. It's all spelled out, D-O-D-O-U-B-L-E-G. And I have a Twitter, but I'm not really, I'm not hardly on that.
All right, there you go. Thank you.
I will have a YouTube channel at some point. I've been talking about it, getting ready to do it all year.
Yeah.
And
now's the time.
So I'd say by the end of this month or in the new year for sure, I'll have that up, and then look forward to doing some all kinds of content. Uhs.
Yeah.
I get a bunch of uhs and ahs.
Until gigs show up, until the live thing clicks up, everyone's doing their, getting the soapbox. Twitter, Instagram, all these social media platforms. People are.
Well, it's where we're all at. Like all people, we're all online. We were already all online, but now we're really all online.
That was a hard push.
Yeah.
That was a hard push from the whole. No one saw that one coming.
Hey, Skinny Pablo, you got any last ones?
Oh, yeah. Skinnypapa.com. You can go there. We got some new music coming, vinyl. We got those mating ritual blankets as well as a few other things. We got some new stuff coming, so be on the lookout. Also, doing a giveaway on my Discord, so I'll post a link over there. You can join that. What the fuck else am I going to say? I don't know, man. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in my show every morning. Mosai Music channel on Twitch and YouTube, MOSAI. Check it out.
Thank you, man. XG, you got any?
Yeah, you can follow me on any social media. XG marks the spot. And if you're looking for any merch, Tinfoil Hat Podcast, t-shirts.com, and that's it. Thank you for watching the show, and thank you for anybody who bought a mystery box.
Thank you, for real. Cairo?
Matrix alert.
CarolLoves.you.tv. The website's up. Got the Ben Davis Felix the Cat shirt and the Goku shirt, and then the Ben Davis mask available. Again, tomorrow we're doing that big Pokemon card Vivid Voltage box opening. Hopefully I hit for some, stupid bread. You know what I mean? It's going to be really fun. Everybody's kind of
Get a bunch of Jigglypuffs.
Yeah, even that. I would call him. I would look at this little E-zone. It's all cute and round. You know what I mean? But no, it's really dope.
You guys are hilarious.
But yeah, no, Pokemon cards. Yeah, if you guys want to participate, I'm trying to do something a little different again. Whether you want to just get them because you want them, or you just want to try to claim the prize so I can't have it, you could buy the packs actually while I'm opening and test your luck while I'm testing mine too. So it's gonna be a little interactive thing. And then follow me at Chiroglyphics on Instagram. You can watch the live streams there or on Twitch. If you got an Amazon Prime, go ahead, use that shit. Get a Twitch Prime sub for free on my channel. It won't cost you a thing. And
You have
it
a
supports
Pokemon
me.
Go?
Nah, I did when it first came
People
out.
can't play with you and shit?
People can, but that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make the card opening interactive. So if you want to participate, you can actually go on my site, buy the cards from there, and then it's easy process. So, you know what I mean? When you want to do it. But I'll explain more on my Twitch tonight. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. You know what I mean? This shit was fucking entertaining to read of some of your guys'
ass
jokes.
in Spanish.
You know what? If you guys had some fire jokes and just threw them into super chat, you know what I mean? It'd be extra tighter, but it's all good. I appreciate
for Carol's
you.
birthday, I'm gonna cut out.
Rouse,
make
dude,
you a little.
Rouse
little
actually sent
montage.
you something on Discord right now from Teeny Man. If you could
Nobody
pull that
cares,
up,
Rouse,
we're
dude.
good.
Yeah, Silos 18 and Teeny Man. I don't know when the Eros
Yeah,
record
Teeny
will-
Man did some
but
dope-ass
hopefully
artwork.
sooner than later.
All right, let me log in and fill
No,
this up
is
for
the one
you.
we did actually 10 years ago.
No, it's all right,
It
Rouse.
never was released.
Just pull it up. It's tight.
Was it a label issue?
No, our bass player had an accident, and we were in the middle of making that record, and
You just
You
put it.
it's just there.
There you
pushing my
go.
buttons.
Wow, crazy.
I'm like, why?
What a wild. Yeah.
All right, so shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to everybody that donated on the box. If you, the super chatters, we got to 250 likes. So all the super chatters that donated, I'm gonna pick one of you guys and contact you. So make sure you guys check your messages on the YouTube account. I'll look through whoever donated throughout the whole episode, and one of you guys will get one of the bongs that I do have downstairs. Also, make sure you guys follow High and Hungry TV on Instagram. Make sure you guys see the latest episode. And make sure you guys go and stop by at Bastard's Canteen. That's in Downey. It's limited edition till January. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. It's the first menu we had with one of the many restaurants that we will have as well too. Also, make sure you guys check out Craft Beer Kings. Craft Beer Kings in La Habra and El Monte. Make sure you guys check them out, both locations. And if you can't come to California, or you're not in California, you can go ahead and download Craft Beer Kings and get it in your phone, and you get it delivered to your doorstep. You might want to do that because we have the Dr. Green Thumb and Craft Beer Kings Mason Alworks collab coming out. So that's going to be called the Hot Box, and then in February you're going to have my beer, High and Hungry Craft Beer Kings. Edible stout coming out. So it's gonna be a pretty lit couple months coming up. Everybody, if you're out there, be safe. Make sure you guys check out. If you haven't watched this episode and you're just hearing it, add that thumbs up when you're listening on iTunes. And flavorsbyezone.com, highandhungry.shop for all the merch and all the other stuff that's going out. I'm adding a lot of new stuff, and there's a couple collabs on the way. So until next week or next Thursday, we'll see you guys. Peace out.
Kyra loves you.